should be a red.
Yeah, there is a red.
There's a chip brown.
Why didn't Thomas take that?
I'm green.
He's always green.
Oh, it's like gold more.
Sure.
I'll leave that for Phil.
Alright. Alright, so Raymond, who knows what happened to him?
Yep. I know.
Okay. So I've recorded 1 day of labor on the shaft. Yep. I have got the laborers allotted and what they were doing, so now it's a new day. We had day 0, day 1, now we have day 2. Day 0 consisted of the late night, early tunnel work. Okay.
How deep is the shaft?
Yeah, so, okay. You had,
I want updates.
Right. Well, after day 0, it was just deep enough for you to, like, lie in it.
Like a foot.
Length, width.
Yeah.
They're really good.
So with another day of 16 laborers working on the shaft, they split the second half of their day tearing down that house.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yep. We'll say it's 14 feet deep.
That's good.
Yep.
Okay.
How far do you want them to go?
100 feet.
Okay. They're gonna need like little
Ladders.
yeah, and those little like boxes like that they can lower down.
Yeah.
Elevators.
Yeah.
Like old school archaic.
Well,
That's why I tore
lumber.
down the house.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But did we get rope?
I bought rope. Yes.
He bought lots of rope.
It's very cheap.
And he's got food deliveries still for the next 6 days.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so being new day, food is delivered. I'm trying to remember the apprentices situation.
We don't have any yet, I'm pretty
No, you got.
I was going to tell you guys the 2 that we got, Marvin and Jasper.
Yes.
They were the 2 that like helped us find the
Those
others.
were the hobos
probably
who led
should
you to
be. Those should be the apprentices. Just because. They have
Are they
names.
young and virile?
I think more than the ones I
Jasper?
found. More than the ones I. that was their name. It was either Marvin or Melvin.
They're
It
ambitious
was
enough
Marvin and Jasper.
to introduce themselves to us by name, so
Yeah. We don't know any of the other people's names at all.
No.
Alright. Did the lumber crew retrieve a tree with
They
my
did.
robe on it? Okay.
They came back with 1 tree's worth of lumber.
Good. Then they'll just be doing that every day.
Bringing back fresh lumber?
Yep.
Alright.
I had an order of business on whatever day it was when we stopped. I still wanted to go pick up that key from Gunther,
Oh, yeah.
and I wanted to go replace the original in Alan's home.
Replace?
Like, I took the original out of his home,
Okay.
made a copy. I'll keep the copy and I want to put the original back.
Oh, okay.
So like he gets home, he thinks everything's normal. Or he wakes up, rather. I forget which one.
Alright.
Yep, wakes up.
Okay. When you're taking the key back to his home, he is in the house, like, kind of, like, well, you can tell as you're about to enter, like, somebody's inside of the home.
Of course they are.
You still want to drop it off now? I mean,
No.
okay.
Well, I'll watch.
Okay. Seems like he's searching for something. And, how long are you willing to watch?
hours.
Okay.
We just go, where's that?
That's
Is
an
that guy-
answer.
Is your guy Christopher? Is that the other?
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Alan.
Is your name Alan now? Oh, man. Do we know that his name
I'll
is
just
switched
assume-
up?
Let's say at least 15 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know.
Okay. After 30 minutes, he just like up and leaves the house in frustration.
Okay.
Do you attempt to conceal yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an agility check with 2 boons because you have like more than enough time to find quiet spot in the street. So only with very ill luck will he spot you. Very ill luck. Alright.
Hold on. 9.
Okay.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
9 total.
You don't add the...
Oh, you're right. Then it was definitely not you spotted me.
Okay. You still look like him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. You've appeared that way to him before, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. He kind of approaches you and he says, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Nor I you. I thought you were at work.
I've been searching for something.
Is there something I could help you with?
He like secretly took his house. He just says, "Oh no, forget it."
Right.
Do you want something of me? I've cooperated with all your demands.
So the business is taken care of. We never heard the.
Oh yes,
the
yes. You
report.
won't be hearing from that man again.
Okay, good. All right. Well then, everything should be fine.
Okay. He
Try not to let this happen again.
starts walking away. Kind of looks back at you again, kind of hovering outside of his home, and then he just turns the corner around the street. So.
I'll wait another half hour. Just see if I feel or see him lurking around.
No sign of him.
Then I'll use one of my keys to get into his house
Okay.
and put the original back.
You've deposited it.
Then I'll get back into normal duties.
Okay, back to overseer duties.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So on day 2, you come back a bit later or around midday for your supervisory work. Mert, you had to cut out a little bit early last time. But are you also willing to give your time and talents to the shaft construction?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of what my guy was doing.
Right. Okay.
I kind of figured, at least for the time being, that's what I would. That's what mode my guy will go into when if I have to leave or anything.
Okay.
So.
Then are we ready to automate for a while?
So I'm pounding some of the lumber in as posts around the mine shaft. And we're attaching ropes to the posts and to the miners.
Okay.
So that if this falls into the sinkhole, which I assume it will at some point, they won't just fall to their deaths.
Okay. An insurance policy for
Yes.
your workers. Very good. Okay. Then I'm gonna time skip unless anyone wants to this is your last chance to specify anything you want to be doing daily. We'll go through the first week of labor.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what.
And we are having the compactor with the dirt.
Yes.
So
Cool,
we're gonna have a dirt fortress around here.
Yeah. Are we still staying at the inn during this entire time? The rest of us, like you have your thing, or are you preferring us to stay where?
We can stay at the end.
Okay.
I've got a house now.
So I'm the one staying at the inn.
You have a house?
But I'm also the one who befriended the innkeeper the most.
Alan's house. I stay in his house while he's guarding all night.
He works night shift? He does.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, 'cause he was on patrol when he happened.
So
okay.
I may be just building that my friendship with the innkeeper.
So I need
Like
to
we'll
Yes.
talk about that crazy guy that was.
And he's glad he doesn't have to worry about him hanging about his inn anymore.
I have some earnest talk of him. I thought he was a friend. I wasn't sure if it was a good thing. I tell the innkeeper, but in hindsight, I think it was a very good thing you did, and I'm glad it glad it happened.
I want to use the dirt blocks to construct like a little doghouse for me to sleep in at night.
Okay. There's plenty of dirt for that.
Good.
Okay.
but that's about it. So pretty because I keep going back to the end, so I must.
Yep.
Have to make some.
All right. So.
Yeah.
The new smelter. Okay, so we'll make it to the end of the week.
Nice.
So at the start of the next week, Gug, you need to renegotiate your deal for a new food supply, because as the guy in the market negotiated for you, he was able to do like kind of 1 week renewals.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your last day of guaranteed food.
No, it was 75 silver last time.
Yes. That sounds right.
Okay.
Okay.
Is he changing the price?
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Your shaft has reached its height, or its depth. Desired depth.
So it's 100 feet
Yes.
straight down.
Yes.
Solid earth.
Yes.
Okay. So it's sinkhole.
It like there were patches where the dirt really gave way quickly, but it probably overall helped the overall time. But yes, the shaft is holding structure.
Okay.
Yep.
We're gonna dig this way
Okay.
towards the river.
All right. So now you're going straight horizontal from the bottom of the shaft in your.
Like under the Grand Market.
Sure. Okay. Okay, so you've got the tower guards are asking for a new bride.
Okay. What was that last time?
I think there was
A new
I
bride.
think it was about 10 silver last time.
It was like 10 silver for the captain.
Yeah.
And the other guys were just like, you said they were happy to just be like, involved.
So we'll say 14 silver this time.
Okay. And there's also been the wages.
Yes.
Yeah. What did you say that was?
This one is 1 silver per day per worker.
Yeah.
You said there would be a wage.
Yeah. So you've got
I don't remember what
you've got 24 laborers total, including the two. Oh no, the 2 apprentices. They work for the lumbers.
Yeah, I already took care of that.
Yep. He'll ask for more money eventually too. So yeah, you've got 22 laborers then. 22 times. I don't know. We'll say you did pay them the first day already.
Okay.
So 22 times 6 is 132. So that's 13 gold, 2 silver.
Okay.
All right.
13 gold. Okay, and then the bribe was 14.
14 silver. Yep.
Right. So that's
1.4 gold.
I got it. Yeah.
You could like move to a just pure decimal system.
Yeah.
At this point.
Okay. And now the food.
Oh yeah. So. Let's see. You'll go back to the market. I'll probably give him a new name this week. Josephus.
Okay.
And he has a very concerned look on his face, and you see there's more guards in the market now. He says, Master Gregarious. Gregarian.
Gregarious is something different.
Yeah. There's been an update in our situation.
Whose situation?
Well, all of us. He kind of gestures broadly to
the people of Stanton.
Yeah, yep, and the merchants of the bazaar. We've all been compensated for our goods because the Duke himself is now taking over food distribution in this time of great crisis.
Huh.
So I have been given a wage for my given a payment for my goods, but it is no longer in my power to distribute them. You need to talk to that man over there now. And he points to one of the guard captains who's kind of set up a new table in the middle of the grand marketplace, and there's already a line of people standing waiting to speak with him.
Why?
This has been imposed in addition to other measures of martial law. The Bloom situation, as I understand.
He is acting as the Duke's voice in this situation?
Yes. Captain Margrave. Also, I suppose I should mention this, since well, there aren't too many dwarves in Stanton, but a good-sized contingent of your countrymen arrived last night.
Oh? From where?
Well, I took you as a Khazragad dwarf. you speak in that manner.
I've spent some time there.
Well, that is where they hailed from what I understand.
Peasants?
Oh, no. These were professional. Mercenaries, perhaps.
Mercenaries? Why would they trek across the land to get here?
I've already told you everything that I know.
Alright, well, thanks for your time then.
Yes.
Alright, let us convene.
Okay. So, I'm working.
We're all working.
Working. I can't be bothered.
No, I'm saying you'll have to, like,
Yeah.
Pry the hammer out of his hands.
Okay. Well, we need food.
What about that delivery man?
Money's starting to probably get sparse, right?
Is money sparse?
Money isn't the big concern.
Food is...
The food distribution is in the hands of the Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or more specifically, his guard captain, I guess.
So it wasn't
His
but now it
representatives.
is.
I already know where you're going with this. We need a new Duke who's more favorable.
That's
Right, man.
one option, yes. Otherwise, we steal the food.
Where is the
Seems
food kept?
I don't know.
Both
So it's
are
a-
risky.
Both are risky. It's just which one is easier.
Well, maybe there's like a food captain. You know?
Food captain. You're looking at him.
Is that in character or out of character?
I don't know.
Sometimes the line is
hard to tell.
Yeah.
No, maybe Alan knows a food captain. And I can learn him
A food manager.
Okay.
and meet him.
And take his house.
Well, I don't know about any of that.
First I have to sell Alan's house.
Okay. Go talk to Alan then.
Actually, that's a good idea for money. Just keep selling people's houses.
I think the property values are going to plummet pretty soon.
And
So we should sell quick. Time is now.
what do you hang over Alan's head that he can't just outward?
I
You sell
I
his
am-
home, don't you? You've ruined his life. What does he have left? Wouldn't he want vengeance?
Maybe he would be like, I don't know.
Don't do anything to Alan. He's our friend. Just talk to him. Figure out this food situation. If he knows where it's being held. Did I see food in the market?
Yeah. It's like it's like just massively corralled right behind like the desk of where this guy's sitting, and there's a bunch of guards around him that are like handing out little allotments to the people after they get approval. So it looks like a good portion of it is right in the middle of the marketplace.
Okay.
Stanton, the socialist government.
Yeah, well, this is a crisis.
Yeah, they have
So it's like,
the
so
Bloom.
it's like a government cart of food that comes to market.
Oh, yeah.
Distribute it.
Well, I mean, the government pretty much confiscates the farmers' goods and just say, well, here's what the Duke will give you for this, and then they handle reselling it, distributing it to everybody else.
Okay, so it was a big communal pile.
Yes.
That
Closely
the
guarded, yeah.
I have a side question as he thinks, but I mean, if you have something you want to ask first about the Bloom.
You should ask it now.
have the effect, like in city and even out?
Yeah.
Did it look like the bloom is just trees? Is it fungus?
It's like
Does it seem like
all
there are
plant life, essentially.
Could we somehow capitalize on that? I mean, I know my
got
guys are.
Is fungus a plant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fungus.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
I
grow
got
up
it.
and-
I got it. Now, sometimes a good plan is more fun
Requires
than the
sacrifice.
best plan. So hear me out.
Okay.
We're digging the tunnel towards the market. How about when we get underneath the food, we dig up and we have a big net to catch all the food.
Sounds cartoonish.
With
Yes!
with no one noticing it falling down.
Oh, they'll notice.
Okay.
But won't they connect? No, they don't know about the tunnel.
Also,
Now, are you saying we are digging towards the tunnel, or you're
Side
suggesting we
question.
do that?
what happened
They
to all
will
of the-
think that it's a big sinkhole that appears because there's historical precedence in Stanton.
But
And
this
so they'll be foodless.
Yeah.
And so they will have to come to the one person with all the food.
Won't
But they won't
identify,
recognize their own food.
Won't they identify like the government?
Recognize your own food?
Well, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
What?
Like,
They would.
Is it
Probably.
branded?
They might have stickers.
maybe.
We will take the stickers off.
Stop all construction.
Yeah. We'll have 6 robots just doing this all day.
True factory work.
That's the plan.
Isn't that going to take like weeks and weeks longer?
Well,
Like,
and
how
we
would
have
you
all
eat?
the seeds you took, but that won't be planned. We're not doing any planting.
No,
Right?
I look. You
yet.
said bloom.
No.
What if the bloom works on crops?
It does work on
And
crops.
why are we short of food?
We don't know the side effects of it working on crops.
We should plant a seed.
We will plant seeds in the underground city.
Right. That's the
Should
point.
we
Is for
experiment
future.
with some?
Why? It's all around us. Go eat something outside. Tell us what happens.
Maybe we should do that.
Good.
Do we still need a food captain?
No, that he wants this plan. He likes
Isn't
it.
this,
No.
isn't this plan only going to get us 1 day's worth of food?
Well, and the question
It's
is,
a
how far do
huge
we?
pile of food.
Okay, but the other question
But
is,
only
how
for 1
far?
day.
How far we made it in 1 week? You said what's our
Food is going to run out no matter what.
feet, Sean? We've gone.
That's
you
why we need
finished
to get the
your-
crops going
What was the
underground.
14 feet?
The fungus and the
No, it
tubers
was like
and
100
things
feet.
like that.
down.
Yes.
So the
Down
digging
shaft.
needs
What-
to
so
be much faster than it
what
is
about
right now.
like-
But we do need food
Just beginning.
for like the next
Also,
few
we
days.
just went straight
Yeah,
down
now you're
first,
just
and
beginning the horizontal.
How
So we're,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
How
we
can
dig
dig
dug
the hole there
straight
in
down.
1 day?
Yep, and now you're going.
No, it's not going to be
How
today. That's what I'm
far-
saying. We
Okay.
do need food
Oh,
for a
we
few
do.
How
days.
far
Are
do you
we
think
out
it
of
is
money?
from here to the market?
I don't know.
Because we've dug down 100 feet in a week. Down. How
Down
long?
is harder.
Well, of course it
Is
is.
it?
Yeah, because you're
You have to penetrate new
in
layers.
rocks
Yeah.
and dealing with all that
Actually, how do you dig sideways?
like a cat.
What?
Like this.
Haven't you ever played Lemmings or something?
Dig dug.
I mean,
Yeah.
you will
Yeah,
need
Lemmings is a
to
good.
bring the soil back up to the surface,
That is the
which you've been
difficult-
doing already. So
Yeah.
Like, won't like the soil on top like collapse in?
If it's compacted, usually you don't.
Well, you'll need. I mean, you'll need to build.
That's why we have all the lumber. There are
supports.
support.
Yeah.
We've been
I'm
working
hoping we're going to find some open caverns down there eventually.
with diamond
No, what am I going to do with a fucking diamond?
artifacts,
Who's buying diamonds?
dinosaurs.
People want food.
Alright. So for the next couple days, what are we going to do for food?
That's the real pickle.
So
We do
we're-
have money to buy food.
But they might
From
not be
the
selling.
dude.
Oh,
Well, someone will be selling.
some will be selling.
Maybe we can just
Should
buy
we
food.
go out? Should we try to test alternate options? Because what if this,
What's an alternate option?
the going out into the bloom or
Foraging?
finding? Yeah,
Getting the food captain.
Are you going to go forage?
we got robots.
That's plan C. I feel like plan B is meeting this food captain,
Taking his life.
getting a new food captain who's more favorable to our demands, having him fulfill our
I feel like
demands.
mine's the safest, but also the most difficult of actually gathering.
I mean,
Yours is the quickest, but also.
or it's a good experiment. It's a good side experiment. You know, take
Yeah,
one of
go
these bums,
experiment.
Well,
take one of these
I feel like we
bums.
need to almost cover
Take
all
some-
these bases.
Take those 2 kids that I rescued.
And feed them some blooms.
Send them out there,
Jasper,
feed them
and
some
Marvin?
fungus.
Okay.
See what happens. If they become super villains, let me know.
Okay.
You just go get us food for a few days.
They become super
I don't care how you do it. Just get us some food.
I'm gonna need some coins.
Okay, I'll give you 10 gold.
Okay.
Do you tell us about the dwarf thing?
What dwarf thing? Oh, no. What does that matter?
Okay.
They don't have food. And I will be in charge of the mining operation.
Okay.
How's your insanity these days?
Is this in character or out of character?
Over the week I've probably asked you. I know corruption I can't help, but either of you, TJ has definitely asked you how your insanity is.
I'm at 3.
He who continues to take people's lives, I do wonder if his insanity.
I mean,
is doing
Ziggy
him
does
bad.
put some
He
hard
continues
limits
to take lives.
on what you can cure.
Taking one life.
But you've debated on the Duke and a food manager's life already.
Sure, well, sure.
How's your insanity time?
I didn't say fungi was a plant. They said that.
No,
Fungus is a fungus.
we imagine the bloom. It's
yeah, I think the
growing
bloom probably
included.
affects it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, the bloom keyword is
mysterious.
amazingly specific. It's just
like most.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's the plan.
All right. We each have our
Vagaries of a plan.
quarries.
Okay.
So I want round the clock, 24/7 mining.
Okay.
I want all my robots on some sort of duty.
Okay.
Whether that's hauling dirt, compacting dirt, or helping with the mining.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will be done.
And we're digging straight towards the market.
Okay. What are the dimensions of the tunnel that you want?
As a straight shot.
8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, we'll go with 8-foot ceilings.
I mean, for me, that's very high. 'Cause
That's
I'm only
that's
whatever.
nice and roomy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be slower with 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
good.
But
It's
6-foot
good to have
ceilings.
those.
Okay.
Because, like, what if you want to put something on the ground?
There will be living areas. This is just the straight hallway.
This is just these are the walkways. Yeah.
This is the
What if-
walkway.
You don't want people, like, having a hunch.
I don't hunch.
It's designed for
It's for me.
It's true. Yeah.
You can just take a smaller form if you don't want to hunch.
What about all the townspeople?
Fuck them.
if they get spinal problems.
Yeah, that's a perk.
Yeah. They can,
One less
they can
problem.
look more like their master.
Like, in my image.
That's like the end game when like your grand opening of the city is shaving everyone's head, making them look like a dwarf or a hairless dwarf. All right. All right. So it's date 7. Thomas, we'll start with you.
Okay.
Unless you wish for more time.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Seems reasonable.
All right.
I'm gonna go to the marketplace.
Okay. You see the line waiting to see the food captain.
Okay, waiting to see him. Yeah, so just people lined up. Now are these like people or like vendors?
They look like family units for the most part. You keep hearing guards say, "Make sure every member of your household is present." So it looks like you need to have everyone who you're requesting food for with you. You can't like request for parties by proxy.
And I got a couple ideas.
That's what he's discovering.
Yeah, because he hears the guards keep shouting this, and then you see occasionally people step out of line to go fetch their families.
No, it's nobody. This is the only source of food, so it seems.
Well, I mean, I won't say that, but
I mean,
that's
in
what.
a sense what
Gug was
selling it.
Yeah, I mean, Gug was told that by one of the largest food vendors in town, and you don't see in the marketplace as of right now anybody else running little food stands. It looks like they're all just kind of sitting there looking despondent because they've handed over all their goods to the town authorities.
All right, I want to try to. Some family. I want to buy some food off some family.
Okay. So like the next family that just gets their.
I might just kind of hang out at the end of the line, like where the people are walking away with their food.
They're walking away in different directions depending on where they live. But I mean, the majority of them are heading towards the midtown area.
Alright, well, first I'm probably gonna need a cart. That was food. Did I come unprepared?
Did you come unprepared? Only you can answer that question. The amount of preparation one needs varies greatly on perspective.
So I mean, if I came prepared to get food for a few days for 22 men, would I have brought like a cart?
Does Gug own a cart? He does own a cart, I think.
I do.
Maybe you don't.
Where did I get a cart?
I brought the cart. Remember? I bought it to bring all the tools.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. That's what I meant. Yes.
Can I bring that?
Well, come on. We must have one down in the to move dirt.
Yeah. Let's say you have 2 wheelbarrows.
Alright, I'll take a wheelbarrow and
there you go.
yeah, I'll just try to stop family, like preferably like a larger one.
Okay, sure.
Fill her up.
I see you're holding out on me. Empty your pockets. Alright, you see a family of 7. They've all got their little bundles of food in their arms.
Thomas will become the
It has to be major.
Hello there. I have an offer to make you. I would like to offer money for food.
This doesn't make any sense.
double.
Okay.
I'll make it worth your while. Now, of course, I don't expect you to give me all your food. You need to eat. But if you just want to eat a little smaller ration for the next couple of days,
You'll make
some money.
Make some good money.
So how about 2 silver for 2 meals?
Okay.
Is that the going right?
I don't know.
I have no. We have no idea. He has no idea.
Oh snap! That's no good.
The man bites his lower lip for a moment, like the head of the household, and he says, "Okay, let's get a little away from the guard captain."
All right. Good.
All right. So he takes you a little distance away, out of sight, and he separates what he believes is 2 generously proportioned meals, and indeed, you look at the foods, and it would be like, you know, more than what you usually eat for one meal. So he gives you 2 of those, and then he holds out his hand.
Okay, I'll cut it off. No, I'm just kidding. I'll pay him.
0 new yen.
All right, 2 silver.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
What is?
I have to repeat this 20 more times.
that's just for today. Well, he said it's more than you would eat.
Yeah, a little bit more. It's like a 1.5.
I mean, I'm gonna heavily ration this food.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna starve our workers pretty much. They're gonna get like 2 crackers and like an egg.
Let me think about
Could
this.
you have robots?
At this
Yeah.
rate, so like 1 gold could give me 10 meals at this rate. Yeah, I could get 100 meals. With
No,
gold,
but you have
with
to
the 10 gold
do.
you gave me.
So if we split 1 meal among 4 people,
Oh my god.
Well,
Per day.
one in, okay,
per day.
You get a quarter meal per day.
No, but it was technically it was 1.5 meal.
Yeah, it was like
Per
it was
person.
like 3 meals.
There
It
you
was
go.
like the equivalent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
of what you gave the two
that
So
meals.
doesn't change my math.
So you can take your 2 silver. Your 2 silver equals 3 meals.
Yeah.
Is what you were able
So
to get.
10 silver is 30 meals.
That's pretty good.
if I don't know how you want to do that, because basically I want to keep
No, that
doing
wasn't
No,
right.
20 silver. 20 silver is 30 meals.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like wait, 2/3.
That
That's
sounds
not.
pretty good.
So
That's-
could I repeat that process for
That's 2 gold then, right?
Yeah.
9 more times?
So you want.
He's gonna just keep
Just
taking
keep
from
offering,
these
just
families.
propositioning
Alright.
these families.
Yeah. So that's a total of, that would be 20 silver spent
Yes.
for 60 meals.
No, 30 meals.
30 meals. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6,000.
6,000 meals.
Yeah.
Okay. So 30 meals for 20 silver. Or 2 gold.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Okay. At that rate, you are able to secure your meals.
Okay.
every so often families don't agree, but there's enough that are constantly coming out that eventually
you get it.
You're correct.
Right. Well, I mean, you overpaid in some ways, but
did I?
I don't know. Like, I'm just
half a tree for their lunch break.
Okay.
So you've got all your laborers in line.
All right, let's ration.
Okay, so
I have 2 of them with me.
well,
So
they need.
the 3 of us aren't
Why do
eating.
you have 2 with you?
Yes, we told Marvin. I have Marvin. And, well, I guess if
Well, they've been helping Gunther.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not with you.
That's right. So we're not feeding them. Gunther's
No,
taking care
right.
of that. Okay.
Okay. I will take a meal for myself.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
Just
and
one
a
to the
half.
side.
1.5. He
I'm
takes
gonna
it.
just be generous and say you guys didn't have to worry about food for this last week, but now all your rations are gone.
Yeah.
So you have to buy new rations to have them. So.
Okay.
You guys can have a half meal each.
Okay. I take it with me to go do my job.
Okay, so that you got 28 meals
I
left.
summon a coney.
And
for
how many
myself.
laborers are in line?
22.
Okay, let's give a third of a meal to each person.
Okay.
Oh, and I have an idea.
You made a social interaction, so you get to roll an attack roll. Your best with your best attribute.
Okay. 12.
Okay. They, I mean, you've
Pretty
treated them well
down.
so far, and you're not preventing them from seeking out more
Yeah.
food when they're done.
Get your
But
own
this is-
lunches, bitch.
But this is what you're providing them. So there's a few grumbles, but no one like openly.
They're peasants.
Yeah, no one openly defies you or challenges you.
They would have nothing without me.
Nothing.
It's true. It's true.
And you're still paying them, so they can proposition.
Yeah, they can make.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
been mentioned. So, at any rate, they might be a little bit more downtrodden, but they take their meal rations.
I do have an idea for morale.
Morale? I don't give a shit.
All right.
I shall take all their faces.
Like once per day, I can reward the best worker with a coney.
But why wouldn't you give that to me every time?
You think you're the best
You have to
worker?
work for it.
Oh, of course.
Well,
do
if
the
you
best
want to
work.
mention that to them, go ahead.
Well, first I should see if
But
this
they
works.
may get jealous of me.
Can I call a rabbit?
I thought the
With
thing
my
would
call
disappear.
call small animal.
It's
So-
vague.
Oh,
An
okay.
hour. It lasts for an hour.
So like,
And
get
then
in your
what?
belly, and then
No, it doesn't. It's not summoned per se. It's called. So it's like it has to exist in the area. It just like comes to me for whatever reason. So
Just
what we
to
do, and
slaughter
after
it.
an hour, it would just like go back to being normal and run away.
oh, so you like mesmerize
compel
it for an
animal, I
hour.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A rabbit shows up.
All right.
Its name is Ralph.
I kill it.
Ralph is
Dead.
dead.
I give it to the best worker.
You don't name things around here, man.
How do you assess the best worker?
Oh, that's the
They
supervisor.
roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been watching them. You've seen who work. Okay. Yeah. That makes you highly qualified to make that determination. So you know immediately which one it is. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Okay.
You just made 21 other people real
Yep.
upset.
Well, they'll have to work harder then.
Yeah. Hopefully.
All right. So are you keeping track of the meal tracker then?
I can.
Somebody's gotta. I'll do it if need be, but I prefer.
Yeah, it can
one
be
of them.
done.
Okay.
Somebody.
So you had 30,
We had 30.
30.
and then
It was 2 between the 3 of us.
Yeah.
yep, then a third of 22. It's like just do 7. We'll round down. Be generous.
Okay.
7 meals from that.
Okay. So we're at 21 right now. Right? 30 to 28 to 21.
Yes.
Enough for a few days.
Okay. So it's nightfall on day 8.
Yep. But now I left.
Oh yeah. Yep. So before nightfall on day 8, we have Mert's quest.
Right.
Okay.
I took my
Dude,
meal with me.
Yep. You have 2 children with you.
Yep, I do.
And where are you taking them?
Well,
Yeah.
into the wild, yeah. Well, I guess, is there actual, like, outside map? This is the inner map. Is there an exterior? Like,
yeah, I mean, I got a region or a world map.
I'm looking for the closest like forest.
Oh, I mean,
with
they're
the
all
bloom
over the
happening,
place. Pretty much, if you just wander like a quarter mile outside of town, there's forest everywhere where there used to be just grassland. So yep.
So yeah, so I'm gonna write this as food track. So I would like to. I mean, our first part of this job is just to find berries, fungus, anything that would be growing. Well, and I have. Yeah. I mean, I have a tracker, an animal. I mean, I have the nature stuff kind of behind me, so I'd be able to recognize before bloom things again. In the bloom things could change.
Pre-bloom growth versus bloom influence.
Right.
Growth.
That may be the only thing that throws me off.
I'll say it's you. I mean, you feel confident about it, but the closer you look at things, it's becoming more difficult to tell. What do you want them to sample? Do you want them to eat really bloom influence stuff?
No.
No,
because I'm more afraid of the consequence of that.
So you're gonna find non-bloom influence.
Well, I have two, right? We're doing kind of the rat. We're doing the rat thing where one gets to be by the cloth mom and one gets to be like. So one's getting the more dangerous, like the bloom affected, and the other.
How do you make the choice, or are you impartial?
Impartial.
Okay, you can roll a d6.
Okay. 2.
Okay. The boy will eat the...
We saying I have a boy and a girl?
Yep. Okay. The boy will eat the more bloom influence food, and the girl will be given what looks like normal growth.
Okay.
We'll say, you found some berry bushes.
Alright.
And, let's say they're like blackberries, and it's very clear cut. Like, you can see, like, in the coloration of the leaf petals, in kind of like the root patterns on the ascending branches, like it's a pretty clear-cut case of bloom growth and a bush that hasn't been transformed yet.
Okay, all right. So I'll gather both.
Yeah.
Slowly in preparation for anything that. Yep. Well, and they're doing it too. Like I asked.
You ordered them to?
I asked them to.
Okay.
Telling me it was either this or being passed around the mining camp to improve morale. That's what you're telling me.
Is this like a slave type of thing you're talking about?
Wow. We don't use
These are children.
We don't use that word.
I'm a monster.
Are you trying to heal some of that?
Not my corruption.
Nope, I can't. I can't heal the corruption. So I asked them to.
Okay. They asked, don't we get paid? Hey, you're not there, Gun.
I know.
It's true.
I'm laughing out of
I do have 1.5 silver still on me.
Not much.
So the one that works harder will get 1 silver.
God, that's such a binary choice.
Oh wait, is it 10? Is it 10 copper per silver?
Yeah.
Let's go with 5 and 2. 5 copper and 2 copper to the. Because I'm gonna roll.
Sure.
Gotta give them something.
They both work hard, but the boy is able to pick more.
Because he's a boy. I get you.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just yep.
Okay.
That's just what you observe.
All right.
Yep.
All right. And my own gathering as well.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got lots of berries.
Nice. All right.
Big berries, small berries, regular berries,
all right.
big berries.
So both. All right.
So do you pay them?
I do.
Okay.
So the boy
now
gets.
We get to go back.
Yes.
Okay.
And I assume this is before nightfall. Like we tried to make it.
Sure.
Back
Sure.
Nightfall.
It's like 4 in the afternoon.
Okay. Yep. We'll head back.
You've got sweat on your brows after a day of picking berries.
Okay. As we walk back, I asked them, how was it good work? Did it make? Do you feel okay?
They haven't eaten any of them.
Oh, they haven't eaten any of them?
No, they just you told them to pick.
Okay. Well, now that we go back, I say you should eat. You've worked hard.
Okay. Roll an intellect. No banes or boons, just straight intellect.
Just straight intellect. That's just straight crit.
Okay. They both immediately do as you say, and you designate them. Be like, eat of your pick. Yeah, it's like it tastes better when you had a hand in making. Yeah. All right. They do so.
Okay.
And in like the immediate moments after they eat, they're both just, you know, they've got like berry juice smeared on their chin, but apart from that, they're just acting normally.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Let's go.
Okay.
We gotta bring this food. There's a lot of other hungry people.
Yep. 5 minutes later, on the way back to town, the girl says she requests after the hard day's work if we could take like a 5-10 minute nap.
Okay.
In the shade.
It's still pretty.
Oh yeah.
It's light out.
Yeah. You're not in danger of sunset.
That's fine.
Okay. You see her just lie down on the ground, and the boy, he kind of shrugs and leans up against a tree branch. And all right, 10 minutes go by, and the boy says, "Okay, let's go."
All right, let's wake the girl.
Which one ate the Bloomhaven?
She's not.
She did.
Okay.
She's still asleep.
Yeah, she curled up like at the base of a tree.
Okay. I try to wake her up.
Okay.
I mean, can I see breathing even still or anything?
Yeah, you see very, very like subtle breathing movements in her abdomen, but she's unresponsive.
Alright, well, we have to pick her up and get her back. I mean, I guess I will try any tactics I know of.
Like, you know, like a fucking cure spell or something?
Yeah.
But not that.
No, it would heal her technically. But well, we don't know actually if it would. So cure would remove diseased, fatigue, impaired, or poisoned.
Okay,
that's pretty good.
So it's like what pretty much perfect. Yep. So I try to use one of my casts on her because she's still alive at least.
Yeah.
So
okay. And that just automatically casts. Like there's no fail.
Nope.
Rate. Okay.
It's auto.
When you first put your hand on her, like using your magic, her eyes just all of a sudden peel open and they're like really like washed out. Like they don't look healthy at all.
Okay.
And like there's a strong like she tries to like kind of just shoo you away, but as your healing magic, you know, does its thing, you see like it's like she's coming back from a dream or something, and she says, "Help me!" And you see
something pulling at her.
there's all along like different vein entries into her arms and legs. You see like little roots from underground that have like fused into her body.
Okay. I tell the boy quickly we must get her. Try to cut those off quickly.
Okay. He pulls out a little knife.
Yeah, and I do too.
Okay. I'm just gonna cut.
Well,
cut them off.
and not at her at all. Just trying to first get it like the ground, so like
okay,
sweeping.
Sure. Make a melee attack with a boon.
Okay. That's good. 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're able to cut off the little branches that were rooting her into the ground, and she's doing okay. She's still got little like stubs kind of.
I kind of saw that on him.
Yes, very very similar case.
Oh, the ground is against it.
Yep.
All right. Can I discern that her issue was from the food or that happening to her?
Roll an intellect with 2 banes.
So Banes is just it takes the higher, right?
You take the bigger penalty.
Or crit fail.
Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
You're dead. The bloom has infected your brain.
You notice one has crawled all the way up your spine.
The roots are coming out your eyes now.
It does 1,000 damage. To your
oh, that's right.
you're dead.
I can't roll. I can re-roll a 1. I have the
whatever mine.
The halfling.
Halfling. Yep.
Oh, and then they roll 19.
All right. Well, I mean, even if you get a 6 with a bane.
Oh, those were 2 4s. I rolled a 4, so 15.
All right. Her affliction, like what she witnessed, was not directly caused by the berries, but the berries seem to have brought on the enhanced drowsiness and a certain an instinct to like sleep on the earth itself. Like
So
you notice,
drawn
you notice now looking back with your recollection that she seemed to pick a very choice patch of dirt that was kind of like, you know, nice and low lying, where the boy picked a more natural spot. So it seems like the if you consume something that's affected by bloom growth, it kind of just makes your inclination to take rest in an area where you're susceptible to that. So
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Well then, I mean, obviously we have this moment of making sure she's okay, breathing,
Yeah, I mean,
standing on her.
she's got the remnants of the roots sticking out,
We'll
but
have to
that doesn't cause her any problem in and of itself, it seems.
Okay.
So
Does she have like a bag of the food she had picked?
yeah.
I dump it all out.
Okay. You see berries scatter across the ground. Thomas, what did you do?
He perfects
Oh,
Exactly,
okay.
all of them.
He did
Nice.
The full set.
Dump the poisonous berries in the town?
No, out there where we were. We weren't in the town.
Distributes it.
We were out by a tree. Yeah, I give
I
it.
thought you had made
We
it
should
back.
give
right.
that to the Duke. Ooh. JT whispers.
Here,
quickly.
Duke. Eat our strange
Eat
berries.
this food. It's great. There's an idea that'll come from that for sure. So we get rid of any of the bloom affected stuff then.
Okay.
So only what the
take the
boy
fresh berries
gathered
back, yeah.
and what I would have gathered that was
From the
fresh.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You make it back for dinner time.
Okay. Alright.
Do you tell me?
We will talk about it, yeah.
We'll talk about it.
I don't want to tell that I don't want to make everybody else afraid. When we have our meeting, we will talk about
Yeah.
that.
But at
What
dinner,
are we thinking? How much food would I have gotten in that?
at dinner, do they get the same third rations, or is that their meal for the day?
Oh man.
That's another 7.
That'd be.
Yep.
How much should you
Well, that's-
spend to get this?
That's 7 plus. That's 7 plus
Not
us
that much.
eating as well.
Go back tomorrow. Competition more.
Yeah,
families.
7 plus you guys. It's
Okay.
true, so it is a bit more.
Yes.
9.
Same ration.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, as I'll say this, just as a nice meta thing, if you don't trespass that ratio of 2 meals of 1/3, there won't be more social interaction attack rolls for you.
Okay.
So that right now is holding steady. Like they seem, you get the idea, Gug, from monitoring these people for this amount of time that they're not quite bubbling up to the point of revolt yet.
Okay. And how many meals should we get out of these berries?
Yeah, what would you say? Just because of 2. That's fine.
Yep.
You're gonna need to find something better than berries.
Of course.
Okay.
The
So,
experiment was there first.
Yeah.
so food not super affected by the bloom seems to be fine,
Yep.
but eventually it becomes quite hazardous.
Yes.
It could be used as a potent poison, but we don't really have any enemies at this point.
I have another idea for
Question:
an experiment.
When we were in that person's basement, that was the Duke, wasn't it? Or was that a captain?
The person.
We were in somebody's basement
At
in a
the
tree.
inn?
Was it?
Why
When a
would you
tree-
That was-
fucking Duke?
That was at the Jackalope.
Oh, and a tree had come
Yeah.
through their
And
basement.
by the way, you two have been staying there, right?
No, he stays at the
That was
house.
like your dad with the Liam Neeson thing.
Oh, you sleep at his house in the daytime?
Oh, when he's at work, which I think was nighttime.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you get to you just come home each night. And sleep.
Yeah.
All right, Mert, you're gonna need to deduct. Have you been sleeping in the common loft or in a private room?
Loft.
Okay, then just deduct another 1 silver, 2 copper.
Okay.
That's probably like all your
All
money.
my money.
I like think Alan comes home like his bed is just always
It's
warm.
always ruffled and that would scare the hell out of me if like I knew I had made my bed and it's just Because you don't, do you deliberately not make it to like taunt him? Like he knows
No,
that you're
I
just
do.
the lord of his house when he's gone.
No, I'll probably try to make. I'm probably not try not to.
Are you gonna?
trace.
Okay,
But it'll just feel warm.
right. That can't be undone so easily.
At the end of the day,
Yes, end of day 8.
what happens to the food in the market?
Doug's gonna head out to there and take a look.
Yeah, I'll take a glance.
All right. Well, you see, I mean, from the day's distributions, the pile's gone down a bit. there still is a considerable pile there, and presumably each morning what farmers are bringing in, it will follow the same route of the Duke compensating them, and then the distribution cycle beginning anew. But as it stands right now, after sunset, you see that there is a posting of guards by the pile. There are 5 of them, and they make like a nice star shape around it.
Hold up. I'm overthinking this. Why don't we just fucking rob the farmers?
As they're coming into town.
Yeah.
We can do that.
They're completely undefended.
Well, this will be TJ talking to Voice of Reason. What again? Like I said to him, consequences. When they say they've been robbed, who are they going to be being robbed by, and who are they going to go to?
You're going to be robbed by Alan,
okay,
esteemed guard member.
Okay, alone. Not none of the rest of them.
Wait. What was your line of thinking? Who are they going to be robbed by?
Us.
And who's reporting this?
Well, you can wear
the
masks,
farmers. Or are you murdering the farmers?
Yeah, maybe.
But then there's no more farmers bringing food in.
We will be the farmers.
Maybe we make an arrangement.
We just need food now. I mean, yeah, we could make an arrangement.
I see that better. Cut off the Duke and become the middleman instead of the Duke being the middleman.
Or we just skim.
Gug does not skim. Gug takes.
We must meet with the farmer
Well,
but again, we don't know the routes they take and how guarded. We have to find that stuff out.
There's probably one farmer selling one type of crop. Is our man gonna eat on potatoes alone or whatever?
It's that or
Actually,
nothing.
potatoes
They
would
can
be
eat
fine.
fucking air for all I care.
Potatoes would be good, but if it's just one thing like carrots, what can you do with that?
Alright, so morning, we're gonna go out. We're gonna meet with the farmers on the road. We're gonna take all their shit. Maybe throw them a few coins. We're gonna bring the food back in. We'll probably have to bribe the guards at the gate. And then we're all good.
And we're gonna wear masks.
Because
is that necessary?
There must come a time
when...
if
we're not killing the farmers, then...
I mean, the farmers are not coming into town. We're sending them back to the farm.
What if they report it next time?
And will the guards
We'll be there next time. Why would they report us?
Are we assuming...
Why would they report us?
Are we to assume
well, we're gonna
that
give
the
them
farmers...
a little bit of money.
Are we to assume the farmers are coming from out of town?
Oh yeah, there's no farms in the city.
Maybe we just make a visit to the farms on our own.
I don't know where those are.
Fine.
I don't want to go too far in the bloom.
What if you're bringing us bloom potatoes?
Well, then we're eating bloom potatoes anyways.
TJ has a moment of clarity as you say, "Oh, must cure
That's the source of food. Go to the source. That's what we're gonna do."
All right. Should we wait until the right farmer comes in? You know, the potato farmer.
What's the wrong kind of farmer?
Like
Bloom farm.
Tomatoes. Because we can't just feed our men tomatoes all day.
Yeah, who wants tomatoes?
So potatoes are complete food.
They are?
Starch,
In a pinch.
carbohydrates.
Remember the Martian?
I don't think you can live on any one crop.
Bread. Just bread. No, you're right.
We're gonna have to rob multiple farmers.
One from each food group.
A milk farmer.
I assume they're gonna haul it in on carts, so we don't have to worry about that. We might need labor. We'll use robot labor. Because I don't want the peasants knowing we're stealing food.
Yeah, you're right. Might spook someone.
I am the great provider.
Farm to
It should be
table.
honorable. Yeah. Farm to table, exactly.
We're just wealthy interlopers with a tunnel project.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's the plan in the morning.
Okay.
And I imagine most of them are coming in, or a bunch of them are coming in from this southwest gate.
Okay.
Because that's the closest to the Grand Market. And we've already bribed those guys. So that should work out.
The guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's I've got a slightly bigger map here. There's, let's see, how much private information is on this? I need to...
That's a good call.
Hideout.
Sean, if there ever comes a time...
Yeah, so basically...
Oh.
What's up, dude?
Yep.
What do you got going?
There's a zoomed out version of the map you have with some of the neighboring villages. And yeah, this huge area that's like as big as the city to the south is known as the stead, short for the farmstead. So there's this big farming area in between this lake to the south and the city. So
perfect.
That's where the vast majority of them are coming from.
This will work out.
It's not very far either.
No.
So let's get up at like
crack of dawn.
6 a.m. Yeah.
Sounds good.
We'll head out
Farmers
the
get up pretty early.
I know.
But they got to gather all their crops and shit, so
True.
it takes a little time.
Alright. Just the three of us.
And the robots, yes.
And the robots. Okay. Inconspicuous robots.
Yeah.
Okay. So you, Thomas, do you like get up a little bit earlier to meet them from your residence?
Yeah, I'll try to do
Because all three of you are actually coming from different locations. Bert comes from the inn, you come from your home, and Gug comes from his dog house right by the shaft.
Yeah.
I'm playing a unique character,
yeah,
right?
your metal lined dog house so that you can't get out.
Yeah.
Is your doghouse in the shaft? I mean, it must be.
No.
I thought you have to sleep on the ground.
Like a foot underground.
Yeah. There was plenty of time to build a little side thing. And you probably have one robot, maybe at least maybe two robots who just stand guard outside the doghouse and all.
The bouncers.
This little
name on the
man
list.
sleeping inside.
Your name is not on the list.
Yep. No one's name is on the list.
All right. So you guys meet up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And you said, Gug, you want the shifts going so that there's round-the-clock mining being done.
Yes.
Okay. And you've got Gunther finished the pick order completely, so that everyone's got a pick if they need one.
Good.
What else did you have them working on?
They're getting trees.
Oh yeah, yes.
And they're going to be reinforcing the tunnel.
Okay. I meant Gunther.
Oh, Gunther.
Yeah.
He's
another
refining
forge,
and
right?
smelting all the ore.
Oh, so into like currency material.
I mean, it depends on the mineral.
Well, right. I mean that he's been making those like bars for like the gold and silver.
Yeah.
Yep. And then for the baser metals, did you have a directive for him?
I think I wanted like corrugated sheets.
Metal sheets.
Yeah.
Okay. He used some of it for like the picks and stuff, but then the leftovers, then he'll have that. So okay, he's got 2 smelters running now. So probably within about a week, he'll have all the precious metals ready for you.
Good.
Okay.
Should be able to guess.
Yeah, and he'll probably need another operating cost payment, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
All right. It is the morning of day 9, 6 a.m. You guys are heading out of Stanton to the Farmstead Road.
Yeah.
And, yep, you see there's a grand caravan of wagons coming in. Probably about 15 wagons long. And about maybe a farmer and like a family member for each wagon. So about 15 wagons and 30 people coming in.
And this is where?
Basically along a path coming from here.
Okay. I thought it was at the gate already.
No, you guys came out a little ways, so you're probably about 200 yards away from the walls of the city.
Okay, so I have 4 4 tiny robots with me.
4 tiny robots.
So they're like up to like up to here on you or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're half my height.
Oh, half? Okay. Half of the dwarf, that's about 2 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The entourage.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's you, your robots, and your 2 associates
Yep.
here.
Right.
Okay.
I don't know if I should do the talking. I'm corrupt.
You need to make attack rolls as social interactions.
good.
Okay. Well, you can tell us what.
Well, Thomas is in charge of getting food, so.
It's true. He's the food manager.
I'll be a food captain one day.
Food captain.
That's your aspiration. The potato, you sit in front of that potato vault. You say, if you want a potato, you go through me. Yeah.
So is this a potato farm?
Oh, it's all manner of produce coming in. It's like
it's like a big migration.
Yes,
of all the farmers at once.
They all come in like a caravan together.
Safety in numbers.
What's our plan?
Sean, I was going to say before.
We can't take.
If that
maybe we do have a plan. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
If that perfect combination of foods ever happens, I would like to make my family's specialty. If you understand what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I don't.
It's been noted.
You want
Lord God.
Well,
Lord God's special coney meal.
Cook the right meal, Lord God.
Actually, the conies could be like the meat for that. Okay,
that's exactly. That's what it is. That's where my love came from.
What?
That's where my love came from.
What?
What the fuck?
That's where it began.
All right.
That's the special ingredient.
Okay. Yep. That's right.
15 wagons.
Yep, and about 30 farmers and farmhands.
I don't think we're gonna be able to intimidate all these caravans.
I don't think the plan was all of them, was it? That's pretty tough.
But I didn't expect 15.
Right. Would you expect 5?
Yeah. Instead,
That's
maybe
what I expect.
We have to act as wealthy interlopers.
We either have to kill some of them to send a message, we have to kill all of them to take it all, or we have to have a fabulous display of wealth that we don't have. They're going to want a lot more than 10 gold.
Is that all we have left?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've got 9.
What if we could just make an agreement with 1?
How close is this caravan to us right now?
So you guys are about 200 yards from the city walls, and the front wagon of the caravan is about 75 yards away from you, coming towards you.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we tell like how many people?
At first glance, it looks like there's on average 2 people per wagon. And you can clearly see 15. You've had time to stand here and count them.
Do I see anyone armed?
Give me a. I'll take an active perception roll. Do you have low light vision?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a perception.
I would say they're likely armed. I'm traveling the Bloom in a convoy.
I see nothing.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, you'd have to.
We'll assume they're armed.
Yep.
But they are farmers. And a couple bolt throwers could do some real work on these farmers.
Are we too close to town?
This is where God needs to apply his
Can anyone
talents.
see us from town?
No, we're far. We're deep in the Bloom now.
It's I mean, looking back to the walls, the sight line, which might have been crystal clear before, is partially obscured by the Bloom's growth. So only very observant sentries would have a clear view of what's going on.
Can you imagine if we took this much food?
And I can't think of a way we can do this diplomatically. Like, you're not going to agree to give us this food.
No.
We have no leverage.
No,
We have a little money. We could maybe purchase one.
Yes.
But we'd have to take his wagon, and he wouldn't like that.
This girl.
And our food crisis is solved, like, for a long time.
Is it like oxen driving these, or horses, or?
A whole variety of livestock.
Horses,
donkeys,
Actually,
all that meat.
But actually,
Oh my God!
think about this. If these are all the farmers.
But here's the
in
thing.
land,
Question.
And if we kill them off, there's gonna be no more food coming in.
1.
This is it.
And we're doing
This will feed
right.
us for weeks.
Listen,
We'll have the
hey,
farm
okay,
set up
What
underground.
if we want to live longer than a few weeks?
We'll have the farm set up underground. We'll have fungus
Okay.
and tubers.
Question. But do we think then that the best, wisest idea is to do this right outside the gate of the city?
This isn't right outside the.
Yes, it is. He said
No.
75 yards.
No.
Well, 75 yards to them.
Yeah.
200 yards to the city.
200 yards.
Okay, but a slaughter and a killing and screaming and people running, wouldn't it be
We
better?
bribed these
Wouldn't it
guys.
be better to go to their farms and do this tomorrow?
No.
When no one sees
Their farms are miles apart.
Do you think we left
Take
people at
one
home?
at a time.
It would be an insane amount of work. This is all at once. The donkeys.
No, we're never gonna get another shipment. That's the one.
No, there's got to be other from the other gate. Look at how big the thing is. It's as big as a town. There's got to be a second convoy. We'll set up the underground farm.
All right.
Okay.
I don't see any other way to get food.
I set up a bolt thrower.
What's the range on that?
It's long range. What's that?
That's long enough.
Long range.
Oh, 100 yards.
Yeah, 100 yards.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be sniping them.
Before they even know what happened.
Now, we don't want to kill any of the animals because we need to drive these wagons.
The bolt
Yeah,
thrower
we're going to
is
slaughter
smart.
them underground. We'll bring them down with ropes.
Throw me a bit that runs red.
No, we should keep some of them alive and slowly.
We will
use
make the
them.
miners drink the blood.
Yes, meat's back on the
Okay.
the Urukai workers.
Well, the moment you
you
start-
you should look into breeding Urukai.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds like
I
that's
wonder if
what
I
we're
can
doing.
like have the bloom start working on some of these miners somehow.
If you let the bloom take them,
Yeah,
then
the roots fully enter them. Run some experiments. Get those kids.
Yeah, see what happens
See
if you
what
let
goes-
someone be.
man.
Okay, so the bolt thrower is gonna fire.
All right.
On the first farmer at the front of the convoy.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh, roll damage?
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled good.
He's slowly approaching in a straight line. It's not a...
Yeah, 10 damage.
The bolt buries into his chest, and he falls to the ground, coughing up blood in his last gasp of life. He is dead.
I'll set up the
There
second.
won't be.
Yeah, a panic is beginning. We'll create combat.
Why? Yeah, I assume the other guys behind don't know much, but
Yeah.
I want to do some stuff.
All right.
You do hear TJ's voice say there won't be any healing, I guess, and then JT's cackling
Oh,
comes
JT.
through.
We got JT to come out at the sight of blood.
good.
Well, there's no way TJ could stay sane in this situation.
No.
Not right now.
Oh, but
He wants to completely block this out from his.
right. Shoot. I need to
Got 2 bolt throwers.
find a piece of paper ready to go.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be raining bolts. Raining bolts.
Brain and.
So much donkey meat.
That's a sure thing.
Donkey meat not the same as harpy meat.
Man.
We didn't eat any harpy meat. Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Donkey meat is way better.
Once you tasted that,
You had donkey meat.
Can't go
It's
back.
never gone back.
can't go back to
So we
regular
got
stuff.
farmer battle.
Donkey meat is way better. Yeah, why meat that monster?
We got,
So this was a good idea.
we got one dead.
Glad it came to me.
Man. I don't want to throw Sean off at all, but what a debacle the Seahawks are.
Oh well.
Trubinsky's
I don't
thrown
care
2
about that.
interceptions, and the Bears are still up 10-3 at half.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not concerned. I'm more concerned about the Vikings. I think.
Oh
long term.
yeah, for sure.
Where am I? I know there's villagers in here somewhere.
Oh, the villagers.
Yes. Just find them.
Thomas. I sent it to Scott and Sean, but this is how you dismantle a champion.
My God.
That's the highest score I've ever seen on ESPN.
I don't think I've seen anything ever like that before. Just like I saw the score and I was like, that's not.
Wait, how did that work out? Can I see it again?
Yeah. And I did. I took a -2 for defense and still made that.
You
should. Yep.
Okay. Oh my God.
All right. So the 3 of you guys are fairly close to each other. We'll say the 3 of you occupy roughly a horizontal line spanning 5 yards. Gug set up a bolt thrower and it's fired already. Second, set up a second bolt thrower. Okay. Well, setting up the second one, that would be your action.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
If combat started.
So fast action, you set up a second bolt thrower.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys can choose if you want to take fast or slow. You've got the convoy kind of still off a ways in the distance a bit, and then yeah, you don't know how all these farmers are going to react.
I'll do a fast attack.
It's gotta be fast.
Then
Okay.
throw a flame missile at one.
Okay.
It's long range.
Easy now. Easy. Don't want to scorch all the food.
I'm just gonna scorch a farmer.
Okay. Don't miss.
Gibson is my middle name.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Do anything to help?
Nope.
Miss.
You rolled bad.
4.
Roll the d20.
4 versus Agi.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
12.
Okay. It misses, but it doesn't hit a card.
Okay. Well, we're pretty. So you're saying we're pretty decently far away, right? I mean, from them.
Well, yeah. I mean, they closed in a little bit from that 75 yards I gave initially, but I still say the closest one is right on the cusp of medium range,
which is where he hit. Well, I mean, that's the
right.
one.
Right. He aimed at the start. Yes.
Oh, medium range.
Yep. So the closest one's about 20 yards away, and the furthest one is about 100 yards away.
What the heck is a sling? Is it short range?
It's gotta be at least medium.
Let me tell you.
Terrible.
I'm looking as well.
I memorized the rule book.
A sling is medium range.
Okay, so I can sling it.
You can.
Okay. Then that's what I will do. I meant to the one you said his bolt took out one of the people on the front. I aim for the other one.
Okay.
And I use, I believe it's trickery, so that gives me the boon on my attack. Uh, 13
versus defense.
Yep.
Yep, that hits.
One of you should get behind him so we can trap him. The kill
4
box.
damage.
The kill box.
You heard that, John? 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yep.
Okay. It looks like he's barely alive.
Didn't do good enough. I must do better next time.
Failure.
Yep.
It's not an option. Okay.
Nice.
I think that would be good.
Put the fear of Lord God in them.
All right.
Okay. So now it's all.
It's all the farmers. It looks like there's like a kind of a number of voices kind of go up, like, you know, what's going on? We're being attacked. Rally to me. I'm getting out of here. Just all confusion.
Chaos, yeah.
Different agendas in play as they're responding to this assault. And it looks like the net result is that there are 12 farmers who are kind of rushing to form like an attacking line.
Okay.
And the others look like they are following self-preservation and trying to just get out of there, but with their goods. You don't see any of them fleeing without their wagons.
Which will take them longer.
So,
those donkeys can't move too fast.
Well, and they have to like turn.
They got a big old cart they got to
Maybe
carry.
we should aim for the donkeys.
No, not yet. Take care of your tag. We'll catch the donkey.
It
You're not gonna
likely
drag,
a good
you're not
idea
gonna
to
drag
take
a
out the
cart faster than we can run.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Does your beast mode make you go faster?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can chase him down.
It makes me go 12 speed instead of 10.
You should go after the ones fleeing and we'll take care of the attackers.
I agree.
A medium might help the attackers.
bow,
I have 4 robots
spear,
and 2 bolt throwers
bow,
and an oracle.
spear,
Okay.
spear,
I'm not an oracle right now. I'm just a rogue.
bow.
What?
You're just a what?
A rogue.
What?
Yeah, I told you.
So you tell me you don't have an expert path?
Yes, I do. TJ is the expert path. He's the oracle.
Alright.
JT is the rogue. They are 2 conceptually different people.
So half of the time you do not have an expert path.
Correct. No, usually I do. It's only when
Only when we care about it, you do not have an expert path.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Correct. Well, I can switch.
I wish
but
Phil were here.
So you've got.
He was always an oracle.
To you?
That's true.
Yeah, but what was he an oracle to? That was the question.
Well,
That was
he did his job.
Okay, so it was 12.
rally pointers.
12 in addition to the ones that have been engaged. So you've got a grand total of 14 targets right now.
Didn't I kill one?
Oh yeah, so 13 remaining.
Okay.
And 1 wounded. The vast majority of them have melee weapons. Most of those are pitchforks or shovels. A handful have spears.
Okay.
Most problematic is that 3 of them have bows, so they're going to shoot.
They must be taken care of first.
Of the 3 of you, who's the biggest target?
Not this guy.
Probably Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 are going to shoot at Thomas, and 1 shooting at Gug. Goes.
5 foot 80 pounds.
Thomas, what's your defense?
11.
You get hit with 2 arrows.
Oh man.
For 7 damage.
These farmers.
Yep. Gug.
You've chosen one.
Defense.
11.
2 damage.
Okay.
Well, actually,
My
that was
turn.
on that effect.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
I vanish when I'm hit, I believe.
What does that mean?
I vanish for a round.
Oh.
Okay, so they won't be able to see you for a round after this.
So I would think, would that take effect after the first one hit me? Would hit the second one?
You wouldn't be able to move, but I can apply a bane to the second roll and see if it takes you out of range. You rolled a 14. What's your defense?
11.
Okay. The bane was a 1, still hits. Okay. Alright, so that's the range, and then we've got the melee ones who...
They're pretty far.
Yeah. I'm going to say 2 of them are able to make it into melee range, and then the rest will be eligible for melee next round.
So they hopped off their wagons and rushed in.
Well, most
It's
of
very
them,
bold of
not
them.
all of them were riding the wagons. A lot were kind of just leading them in. But yeah, I mean, they have strength in numbers, as you commented, so they're going to try and fight. All right, pitchforks against Murd and Thomas. Oh no, Thomas is invisible, so 2 pitchforks against you, Murd.
Okay.
There are 4 robots as well.
Yes, they're smaller though.
Yeah.
Even smaller than the halfling, so they don't see them. Murd, you take 1 and 2 damage from the 2 spears.
Okay.
This is the end of the round.
Alright, they're gonna shoot some bow guys.
They're gonna target the bow guys.
Sure.
Okay.
That would be a 9
Okay, that's a miss.
and a 12.
12. Narrow miss.
Jesus!
Yep.
Armored farmers?
Say that 5 times fast.
Yep.
Farmer.
That's not that difficult.
Prove it.
I'm not. No. Okay.
Armored farmers, armored farmers, armored farmers, armored farmers, armored farmers.
If we can't take out a group of farmers, we're switching campaigns.
Yeah, we're not experts.
Okay, new round.
Fast.
Slow.
Fast.
I'm gonna rend one of these melee guys.
Okay.
It's gonna work this time. It's missed.
Why do you suck so bad?
It's never hit once.
This is gonna be really dramatic when it does.
Yep.
I aim for one of the bowmen. The one that he narrowly missed.
Oh, I also have 4 robots.
Oh wait,
Yes.
2 of them are in melee range?
So 2 are in close melee range, so that they were able to attack last round with a slow action. There's still another 6 in closing melee range.
Right.
I'm gonna have all 4 gang up on one guy.
Okay.
Here we go. 19.
Okay.
9. 7. 21.
Okay, 2 hits.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's good.
We've got reroll. Reroll. 3 damage. 1 damage.
Okay. I'll say they hit the guy who was weakened by the sling because he ran in.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's just enough to take that farmer down.
Nice. All
Alright.
robots.
Was that one of the 2 that were in melee?
Yes.
Okay.
It was.
Make it easy. Well, then I guess I will try to take down the one guy that's still in melee.
The other closest one?
Here we are with my small sword. Ooh, that's bad. 10. That ain't gonna
Miss.
do it, I don't think.
They have 17 defense.
They have 13. Most of them have 13.
This is a TPK.
Yeah.
Armored farmers.
Yeah.
That's the name of the session.
Famous last words. It's awesome.
Because it has to be armor. I refuse to believe they have 13 agility.
No, they don't have 13
It's
agility.
absurd.
Actually, maybe we can get some armor off.
They have better defense than I do.
Me too.
Me too. And I'm wearing armor.
And I got some good armor. We're gonna be wearing after this.
Hopefully.
Did you miss, Bert?
I did.
Okay. Is that all? No, Thomas gets to
He
go.
went slow.
I was slow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you went slow.
Well, okay. We've got 4 fast actions.
Luckily, I'm still
Mert,
invisible.
the spear misses.
Okay.
You get hit with a bow for 3.
Okay.
Gug, one of your robots gets hit with a bow for 6.
They
Wow,
have-
max
They
damage.
have 14 defense.
Yeah, that was like a big hit.
Okay,
18.
how much?
6.
Okay, so one's down.
Max damage. Yep. Alright, your slow can go, Thomas. All the other farmers are slow.
Alright, I'm gonna enter beast mode
Okay.
and run towards the fleeing carts. With 12 speed.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to just... You're still invisible, right? For till the end of this round? Or...
Yeah, it just says for 1 round, so
Okay.
yeah, I'll just say at the end of the round.
Yeah. I'll say it'll end at the end of this round. You'll be visible again. Alright. You are way towards the back, and yeah, you have a bunch of farmers, some of the older, younger, maybe just not combat prone group in the back here who are trying to get the hell out of there.
So I'm actually like already reached him.
With a slow action, you could move and attack any one of the groups next round.
Okay.
But with a fast action, you could only attack like 1 or 2 of the closest ones.
Okay.
Yep. Relative to your position, like you can basically threaten any of the fleeing wagons in the back from where you are.
Okay.
Okay. And then slows. That is some of the remaining spearmen. So he's ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Okay. You got a nice like proper melee now over by you guys. So let's begin. Miss against Mert. Miss against Mert. Miss against Robot. Hit on Gug for 3 damage. And the last one hit on Robot. He hit on your robot for 1 damage.
Okay.
New round. Or bolt throwers may fire.
I have bolt throwers.
On the bow guys.
Yeah.
Is that where you wish to shoot? Alright.
That is a miss.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Okay.
That crazy defense, man.
Well, what were the rolls?
11.
Both of them?
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Both of them were. Well, he rolled
Which
2
would
9.
hit any of us.
It
but-
would miss me by 1.
Oh,
Not
okay.
the armored farmers.
Alright, fast.
They've worked long days and have gotten armor muscles. Okay,
I have to do fast as well.
you may fire when ready.
I'm going to rend one of them.
Okay.
Do I still only have 1 in melee, or do I have how many melee
Okay,
are with me and the
you have-
robots? Me and the robots now.
Does it fail?
Yeah.
You don't want to check?
It was a 6.
Against what?
Agility.
No, that doesn't fail.
They have like 16 agility.
No.
I mean, it was an 8.
Yeah.
But still.
Okay, that's not quite good enough.
I know.
Yeah, but so me and the 3 robots that are left.
Alright, so you've killed 2 farmers. One of the combatants is fleeing, but remaining in melee range, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 in melee range right now.
Okay. And you've left to go take out one.
No, he's taking out like
all the
taking out the
there's a lot of them.
I'm taking out the women.
The youngling. He's youngling.
The important stuff.
The easy pickings.
Well, I assume the one that was I had already swung at, I'm going to swing at again.
Yeah, you didn't hit him.
No.
No, so you can keep trying.
We're rolling shit.
Yeah.
That's 13. That's 14.
Well, that's enough.
I'm glad I got this out of the way as a one.
Luckily, I got
Yeah,
that.
6 on
The
a
6
boom.
boon.
Yep,
Oh.
that helps.
2d6.
I'm rolling.
So likely kill him.
6 damage.
Oh,
Did you
there's
ever
1
rend?
HP left.
Did you succeed on the rend?
Oh, I re-roll a 1
Of course not.
with my.
It never hits.
A
It
2.
just hits me.
So it's perfect.
Takes him out.
What does it do if you hit?
Another farm.
Now I've used that.
3d6 plus 1 damage. It's so good.
That's like never happened.
It's never once.
That, if he landed that on one, they'd all probably flee in terror. But yep. All right.
Alright, so I took out it.
Alright, I'm gonna go slow.
And you already rolled for your fast.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Oh, man.
Oh, the robots get to gang up on somebody.
Yep. There's plenty of eligible targets.
I'll pick
6 more targets in melee, you said?
Yes.
No? Because there was 7.
Hit. 14.
Yep.
Yeah. So 2 hits. 1 damage. 2 damage.
Okay.
That's 3 total.
Yes. Okay. You going slow, Thomas?
Yeah.
Alright. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 spearmen, as I call them, in melee range. Miss against Mert. Hit on Gug for 3 damage. What's your robot D?
14.
Okay, miss your robot. Hit on Mert for 2. Miss robot. And miss Gug.
Nice.
Bowman. Miss on robot. Mert, what's your armor?
13.
Okay, miss on Mert. Miss on Gug.
Nice.
That's it. Bolt throwers. Oh, Thomas may go, and then bolt throwers will fire.
So how many carts am I chasing here?
There's like 7 carts that are attempting to flee.
I want to get in front of him.
You've rematerialized.
Well, I mean, you don't want to walk in front of him. I'm saying you want to hit the one.
Alright. So you said I could reach with the slow.
You could threaten your choice of any of them, but I could say there's one that looks like it's moving faster than the others. Maybe it's one of the horse-drawn ones.
Alright. Then I'll go for that.
Okay. So with your movement, you can easily get like to the side or in front of it, and then still have enough time for an attack.
You can butcher one of the horse's legs.
Is there a driver?
Yeah.
Follow the driver.
Okay. It's more difficult to target the driver because he's up on the wagon, so it'll be with 1 bane.
That sounds risky.
I mean, it's more challenging because you're like running along, like clawing up at him.
Got a car crash it.
You're right.
Cut out the horse's
I'll
leg.
do
Couldn't
horse.
slow down,
I'll
so we
attack the
had to
horse.
crash it. Okay.
Actually, you know, hold up. It's going fast.
After the horse?
I could be fronting the horse. Let me see what that
And
means.
be like, quit your running.
Let me make sure what that means. It would obey me. No, it wouldn't obey me. It would be charmed. What does a charmed creature do?
Charmed, he sees you as a trusted friend or ally.
It's really not the same as like compelling it.
He can't choose you as the target of his attacks, but you can't. Yeah, you can't compel him necessarily.
Then I'll attack his legs.
All right. That's just you can just
Straight
attack normally.
attack.
Yep.
A 1.
Okay.
TPK! TPK!
You
This dice.
you lose your footing.
I cursed us.
And
I buy new dice.
A hoof slams down on you, and you take 2 damage. All right. Bolt throwers may fire.
Trampled.
Alright, the bowman. There we go. 21.
Okay.
No, 19.
No more Neo dodging.
And 12.
Okay.
Oh, when I'm trampled, I vanish.
You'll get a hit on one of them.
6 damage.
Okay, he has 1.
Great.
New round.
Fast.
To regroup.
Slow.
I might have to stand up. Slow.
I put on my sparking shield.
With fast?
Yeah.
Alright.
Robots attack.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They'll gang up on an injured
The
guy.
same, well, the guy they hit already for 3.
Yes, they can keep fighting.
That is 13.
Yep.
Nice.
Hit.
21.
That's,
12 is a miss.
Yep. He's got 4 HP.
Okay, we got 2 damage
Right.
and 3 damage.
He's down.
So that's 5. Have we hit the bowman at all? Oh, he's
Yes,
hit.
I
It's
just
now
hit one.
6.
Yep. He's barely alive.
So
He made
5 melee guys.
Easy peasy.
Remaining,
Yes.
there are 5 melee guys.
Yeah.
Use your Oracle ability.
The ecstatic
Do that.
divine ecstasy or whatever.
that.
Why would he be able to do that?
Right now?
He's not level 3.
Oh, sure.
You're right, he's not level 3.
Okay. I went slow. Did you go slow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they get to go with their fast ones.
The fast ones go. Yeah.
Alright, we got a spear against Mert. He rolls a 20.
That
Yeah, you
hits.
take 6 damage.
Okay.
Alright, we have a spear against Robot. He rolls a 9.
Okay.
Straight up. Does that hit?
With 14 defense?
Oh, hell no. Okay. A spear against Gug. He rolls an 8. Misses. Got another spear against Gug. That's a 3 that misses. Spear against Mert. It's a crit. 6 damage.
I am at 1.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And spear against Robot. Miss. One of the bowmen's fleeing.
Bolt thrower.
And there's one melee guy who's also fleeing.
Bolt thrower.
So
would take care of him.
2 bowmen are firing. 4 against Mert that misses. 3 against Skug that misses.
Wow, you're rolling like shit too.
I did roll 2 crits on Mert this round.
You did.
And those
That's
both
true.
were max damage against him of 6. So.
Okay.
Alright, slows may go.
Did you go slow too?
Yep.
Well, upon near death,
Yeah.
so it's an action to. It's just that when you go slow, you have a move and an action. Is that
Yes.
what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to leave melee range without provoking an op, you can only go like 2 yards or something like that. It's a special move.
Okay. So
Use your daily. I know this isn't.
well,
Yeah.
I was
Furious torture.
without being hit so hard. I was going to use nimble recovery, which lets me, using an action, do my healing rate and move half my speed without triggering free attacks. But now the trouble of that is, but I could do my Oracle thing, which gives me 10 HP.
You're gonna need to decide what is more important.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's 5 left. Thomas has abandoned us
How dare you say that?
in this area.
I told him to.
Okay. TJ comes
You
back.
might need to roll. You might need to roll the odds here. They roll static d20s, so you know what your defense is.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah.
like, and you right now 2 or 3. It's been rotating attack you each round.
Yes, that's.
But then that doesn't factor the bowman. So
correct.
yeah.
Correct.
But maybe both of his bolt throwers will take out the 2 remaining bowmen, and then
That would be good.
yeah.
Okay.
But that happens at the end of the round, though. So
Right.
it's a lot to consider.
Yep. I go into TJ coming back
Okay.
and divine ecstasy, so I gain HP.
So,
And a spell is.
so did you just choose to switch personality?
I have 1 HP. It's a panic.
I
I
consider
switched
that
back.
legitimate. That is like he's almost dead, and so like his his synapses are probably just like
freaking out,
doing anything it can to
he
survive.
takes over. He takes over.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. It's very convenient, but it's okay.
So
it'd be more convenient if you just were an oracle at all times.
Nope. But spells count as that action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I move, but 2 yards, I suppose.
Yeah. So, well, basically, it means that they'd have to do
a slow.
Yes.
Then that's what I do. So it's a disengage,
yes,
pretty much.
Yes.
That's what I do.
And they've done their fast attacks for this round
Correct.
already, so
that's what I do then.
Okay, Thomas.
What the heck's going on?
No.
Oh, okay. You're dead.
That would have been a particularly gruesome crit fail for attacking a horse. So the damage was not.
Alright, so am I still close to the horse?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right alongside him.
Alright, then I might as well fire blast him.
Okay.
Can I fire blast the driver around the horse? It's
What?
a column.
Oh yeah, you could definitely hit both.
Alright.
Oh well.
Oh boy.
There's no attack here, so
Oh yeah, agility saves.
agility save. 3d6 damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Horse and rider both fail.
Here we go. Here's our chance. 10.
Okay, they're both immolated, and
There goes one horse cooked already for him.
the
Good. I'm hoping to survive.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
And that
roll a d20, roll a luck die.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it can't hurt you.
6.
Okay, the wagon has caught fire as well.
It can't hurt you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I can put it out
Good.
Okay.
next turn.
Bolt throwers may fire.
Alright, at the bowman.
Yep.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss.
Oh, never mind.
That's a good one,
I
though.
can't put it out.
Good.
Okay.
Size 1 or smaller.
New round.
Is card bigger than size
Hey,
1?
can you do me a really big
Cart?
favor? Can you
Yeah,
just roll
size
this
2.
one next time?
I'll try. Okay. Fast.
It's not good.
Fast. How's your HP?
I'm about to heal.
How?
What's your HP?
Oh yeah, you can
Recovery.
just do that. Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. Why are you worrying about me?
Because I'd heal you.
You're at 1 HP.
No, I'm at 11. I gained 10 HP for going into ecstasy.
Holy shit.
Then just kill him.
You can't hit if your things would hit. Did you roll your robots?
Blaming
Oh, you did.
Me?
No,
He hasn't done robots yet.
not this turn. That's right. Robots.
Robots.
Well,
Robots,
you guys can choose which fast goes first.
I'm spell recovering.
Okay.
And then the robots. are
Yep, they've
going
got a fresh target to hit.
Good.
You've still got 3 robots up.
Yes, I do. That is a 13.
That's a hit.
That is a miss. That is a 16.
Alright, 2 hits.
That is 2 damage plus 1 damage.
Okay.
It's about average for
Yeah,
the
it is.
robots.
So did you heal yourself?
Yeah.
What's your HP at out of that?
God.
What is it? Just tell me.
I have 7 damage done to me
Okay.
out of 20.
Okay. Well, I do fast. I will be relying on him to kill these things.
Okay.
I will do Vitality Burst so we each get our healing rate.
Not Thomas, though.
No, Thomas
He's
is.
too far away.
It has to be within short range.
Don't worry, I have another Ren to use now. I recovered.
There we go.
I could have recovered a bolt thrower.
That's
Set up a
really
third
good.
one.
Yeah, those
That would
seem to
probably
be
been
the best.
better.
You
Yeah.
probably should have done that.
But I want to hit with this.
Alright. That's that.
Alright, so Thomas, are you fast or slow?
What can I reach with fast?
The wagon.
It should be. There's 3 more wagons.
Yeah. That were fleeing in the back. That posed high flight risk.
Slow.
Okay. Well, 2 of the spearmen are gonna pursue Mert with slow, so they're not acting yet. And then 3 spearmen, 2 are gonna attack robots, 1 are gonna attack Gug. Robot miss. Robot hit. Gug hit.
Agility challenge roll.
Oh, right. They failed the agility challenge roll. So it's a miss then.
It is a miss
Right.
because they are taking 6 damage
That zaps him.
and getting rocked back 2 yards.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about that.
But his corpse goes
Yes.
flying.
One of your robots takes 3 damage.
Now, is that the damaged one or the undamaged one?
Roll d6.
Here it comes. 1.
It's the damaged one.
He's done.
Okay.
2 left.
Okay, Bowman. One of your robots is going to take a hit.
Oh no.
He takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Mert is missed.
Okay.
So other Bowman's shot. Okay, then so we've got then 2 spearmen who are doing slow because they're pursuing Mert. So slow, Thomas, you can take your slow.
I want to run up to the next fastest cart
Okay.
and try to do
You
the
can
same.
close. You still have movement 12, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well then, easily close the
I'll
distance.
try to do the old flame maneuver again.
Okay, just the
Flame
driver mount combo.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll roll their agility. They both succeeded, but I mean that's still a lot of damage.
So what did
Yeah,
it take half?
okay. Half
Yep.
of 11.
Okay. The mount is dead. The guy is like barely alive. He's in no condition to like go anywhere though. He'll probably just die from his burns like next round without much help. So okay. 2 spears against Mert. 4, that's a miss, and a 7, that's another miss. Both throwers may fire.
Bowman!
Yeah.
Miss. Alright, 17.
Oh, yeah.
Finally.
Got a hit, baby. That is 8 damage.
He's done.
Nice.
You only got 1 Bowman left, and I think he's gonna start running.
And how many melee do we have left? 4? Is it still 5? I thought one of the robots. took
1,
out.
2, 3, 4 left in melee.
Alright.
This is getting very manageable now.
Now it's.
Yep. You guys made it past the
Oracle.
crisis point. Yep.
Oh,
Fast.
Alright.
yeah, fast.
I will rend one of
Okay.
the men.
You probably should do fast
Yeah.
too.
Here it
Don't
comes.
you think?
Here it comes!
At some point, I'm gonna give you. I think next one it fails. I'm giving you insanity for failing it because you're gonna be convinced that you don't actually have that.
I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm just like speaking and waving my hands, and it hurts me for some reason.
It's really Homer Simpson. You're convinced
That's 6 damage as combat from Ren.
You're convinced.
Your
you have-
robots?
Okay,
You're convinced you have a power that you don't have.
19,
Okay.
16.
All right. Double.
But not the Ren freaking
No, of
thing.
course not. 3 damage, 1 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna still.
That kills one, right?
No.
They did 3 damage last turn.
That guy died.
To you. When you hit him.
I thought I was hitting a fresh one.
He died
No.
to you.
I mean, I had one that was at 4, but then he died. I swear.
Alright.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
it'll
I
be
think
okay.
that's right.
It'll be all right. What are you doing, Mert?
Attacking the
Fresh or wounded?
wounded.
Okay.
19.
Yo.
Oh no. That's
You
not even.
meant 2.
That's not even adding my agility. 22.
All right. Well, if you exceed 20, that's a crit.
Do you?
Yep.
No.
Or no? Okay.
This is with Boone
Oh,
added.
all right. Yep. Then go ahead.
Question.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So now I exploit opponent. Once per round, total of attack is 20 or higher and 5 more than their defense.
It is.
I can take another turn this round.
Wow.
Is this an oracle ability?
It's a half one.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I might be
Was
stretched.
this a fresh or wounded one?
This was a fresh one.
Okay.
So he's getting 9 damage.
Okay, he's done. You can take another action.
This round.
Right now.
Oh, you want just right now? Okay.
Well, yeah,
then
then might as well.
right now.
Kill.
18.
Yep.
Is that trickery once per round or once per turn?
That's a good question. Well, either way, it's a 14. That's
That means
just
so it's
static
good
because
enough.
that's my agility for my sword.
This halfling just.
Yeah.
But that is
Good.
true. That would take away one of my d6.
Doing his work.
So I think trickery, you're right. Once per round. Ooh, I rolled a 1, but I'm gonna reroll.
Reroll.
I rolled a 1, and I have to take 1 damage.
Okay.
Gave him a nice paper.
Yep. Thomas, are you fast or slow?
Slow.
Okay. Gug, did you go yet?
He did. That was
How
all the
dare you.
rolls.
How dare you?
Yeah, he hurt himself.
There just seemed blood pour out of me.
Weeping
I
blood.
should show him my hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I got
you're.
those weepy
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm gonna say when you fail your rends, that's where like the pain happens, and like each time you fail ren, they get a little bit more like impressioned into your skin.
Bloodshot.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we've got 3 spearmen left in the melee. 1 against Mert, 14.
That hits.
Okay, you take 1 damage.
Oh.
1 against Robot, 3 that misses. 1 against Gug, 10.
Nope.
Alright. There's 1 bowman left. He'll shoot at. I'll roll a d6 for this. Shoots at a robot. He misses. That's it.
Bowman. Or
Bolt
Bolt
bolt throwers.
And then we'll get to Thomas. I mean that's
That's separate.
yeah, it is. It is.
You're in a separate
I'll
world.
shoot one at the living
Yep.
bowman.
Living bowman.
Miss.
Okay.
So I'll shoot the other at the same guy. That is a hit.
Okay.
10 damage.
He's dead. Alright.
See, you just have to roll with that.
Okay,
That
Thomas.
dice.
Moving
I
to
did
Wagon.
roll this.
I know, you
New
rolled
wagon.
good on one of them
This
at least.
one, I think I
You
got
should have
the
been
Shit
rolling.
with Ren.
Alright, just try to attack.
It'll work. Once. It'll work. Look at I rolled with the card.
Not
Never
so
gonna
worse.
roll with this.
This one's a spry donkey.
I mean,
Spry donkey.
Yep.
Not after this. I'm gonna try to attack it. Attack the
Armored
donkey.
farmers with spry donkeys.
Let's see if I can get him. Nope.
Okay.
Well, just no. 4.
Not quite. Alright. At the beginning of the new round, there are 2 No,
Two
there
spry donkeys.
are 3 spearmen left.
one pretty wounded.
Yes, very wounded. And then there's a fleeing bowman and 1 fleeing spearman.
Oh, you gotta take both of them.
They've been fleeing for like a couple of rounds, but they're still, we'll say,
in range of his.
They're
thing.
still in medium range
Oh,
from you
okay.
guys.
Alright.
Fast.
Fast for you as well, Thomas. You can keep
Yeah.
pace with the spry donkey. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to ruin one of the wounded spearmen.
Okay.
What's that?
ruin
That's
is
auto
different from
hit
red.
then,
That's
right?
auto hit. yeah.
Okay.
For 1 damage.
1?
Yep.
Okay, he's still.
But it has strength challenge roll. See if he's fatigued.
No, I changed your. You get to
Oh, I
reroll.
get to re-roll
Oh, he's like.
to a 4.
Boom!
He thought he was gonna make
The
it.
oracle was like, I think you
Nice.
can
Alright.
do better. I foresaw
He's dead.
you doing better.
Robots.
Robots. 2 robots
Yep.
still left. You get the-
Miss. 13.
Yep.
2 damage.
Okay.
I attacked the one
That's wounded.
that he just hit.
All right.
14.
Yep.
4 damage.
Did you get to reroll that one? Oh, you
No,
didn't use
I
it for
let
his.
him use it.
Okay, it's just enough.
Okay.
There's 1 spearman left. No, and 2 fleeing still.
Oh, the bolts are.
Oh,
Yeah, well, so let Thomas go. Oh, and they get to go too. The 1 spearman gets to go still.
What's he doing?
He's not by you,
Okay.
and you're going fast, so you trump him anyway.
Alright. Then I will. Do I meteor this donkey? Why?
meteor this donkey?
Yeah.
Because he's spry? Is that his only fault?
See, when would you ever hear that in a video game?
Never.
Exactly.
I might hurt myself. Am I within a yard of this donkey?
Within a yard? Yeah, because you're in melee.
Alright, then I better just melee.
Okay.
No.
Stop using those dice.
He's
not.
You eventually.
Switch. I don't trust it anymore.
Alright, bolt throwers may fire.
It doesn't
That would've been
matter.
better.
See, it doesn't matter.
I don't
I'm
think
Oh
using
no,
what I paid for.
Spearman's attacking.
Oh, it matters.
No, it
He's-
doesn't matter.
he wants to kill Gunk now because he sees what he's capable of. He missed.
Yeah.
Alright, bolt throwers may
Bolt
fire.
throws.
All right.
No, just roll both. Roll the gray one and that and see which one does better.
That's the ultimate scientific test.
Yeah.
Do they both miss?
Why you tell him that?
2 or 4. Which one did worse, Mert?
They didn't do very good. I think you need a different one either way.
No.
I think you roll wrong.
Thomas will get him.
They're getting pretty far.
Terrible.
Alright,
Keeping pace.
new round. They're in, they've just crested the long range now.
So the bolt ones can still, the bolt throwers still are good, but we're
Can
not.
they fire at long range?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast.
Fast.
So you have,
There's one spearman
spearman.
left who's actually still trying to kill Gun.
your stuff is medium range as well.
No, it's all short.
I'll go slow. Then.
Is anyone going fast?
Me? I
He's-
might go fast. I think I will.
I'm gonna use Ruin on this guy.
Okay.
It's just good old 5 damage.
Ooh, robots.
Yep.
Robots.
He's at 2 HP.
Crit
Well, he's dead.
He's dead.
and 17.
Okay.
Beat him
They
in
just-
bloody pulp. Rock him solid.
Master, we like this work. Bring more.
Oh, I will.
Alright. Alright, you have 2 fleeing combatants.
I'm in slow.
Okay.
So if they just crested
They're just
long,
running. Yeah, they're in long
I was
range
in.
now.
I have medium with my sling.
Then
So I wanna
You
move.
are ineffective against them.
Even if I move.
If
Fully?
you move, you'll get one shot. You get a shot, but still with a bane.
I have a boon, so it
Okay, I'll cancel it.
negates.
Cancels out. Cancels you out.
14.
That hits.
So I still would have gotten to use my trickery, but the bane canceled it, right?
Well, you did use trickery. If you didn't use trickery,
Right.
then you'd have to roll with a bane.
9 damage.
Do you want to kill the guy with the bow or with the pitchfork?
Bow.
Alright, he's dead. There's still one fleeing pitchfork guy.
Okay.
Bolt thrower.
And then you've got the wagons.
You want to roll?
There's-
also?
there's-
I'm only rolling this.
Well, this donkey's still evading you.
Now, if I choose, could
Why
I
can't you
get,
take
could I
care of
get-
a donkey?
Can I get a little distance?
I think
to
we-
the
Spry
choose?
Oh yeah, with a slow, certainly.
Okay.
Because you took a slow, I think.
I didn't. I didn't.
He's on a
say.
side mission.
Yeah, he's side mission. Okay, we can give you the slow.
Alright,
I don't mind.
that's what I'd like to do. Get a little bit of distance, then I want to throw a meteor at the donkey.
All right.
Just wasted.
It is a 1
You just
yard
waste a
radius.
great roll.
Would that affect the driver as well as the donkey?
I wasted battle.
If you wanted to only
This is
be
all
the
the
donkey,
superstition.
it'd be with a bane.
Double
It's
roll.
random.
That's okay.
What don't you
It's
get
never
about this?
random. I crit on a random.
I crit on a random.
And I rolled a 2.
What a line!
That's random.
So this is just 2d6
still
plus
want
2 damage,
that.
half on
Roll
agility.
both of them, and you will scientifically see.
I
eventually-
did. That one's shit.
You need many
All right, sorry.
amounts
math
of
for
data.
agility.
Yeah.
The donkey,
It's random.
he passed it.
He had passed the check.
He did.
He's only going to take. Well, it's 5 damage total, so he takes 2. This fucking.
What are you doing with this donkey?
Poor donkey. He's still
What
alive.
about the driver?
The drive. Oh yeah, that's right.
Doing with
Yeah.
Well, he had a round maybe of life left. I thought.
No, this is different. This is the third wagon.
I already destroyed that guy's horse, so.
You're lucky that Gug is not watching you diddle this donkey.
This donkey's lost
Alright,
5 every
bolt throwers.
Double
If they don't hit
dice.
the spearman, he's gonna make it into town.
Ooh,
19. Miss.
Okay.
See?
and this-
Random.
this-
Roll that other one and
this'll
see
need
how
to
high.
one shot him,
Instead of
though.
a 2, I would have gotten a 5.
Okay. There you go.
Can you one shot him though?
Of course I can. With 8 damage.
That was key.
Yeah, because he was just about to get to the gates.
No
so.
prisoners.
All right, so all the combatants are dead.
Except the donkey.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta get these
Donkey.
donkeys.
Is the donkey in range of me now at medium?
Has it slowed down?
He's been fleeing from Thomas at the back this whole
Pretty
time.
fast.
So no,
Okay.
he's not in medium range.
Where's the other cart that's fleeing?
They all kind of scattered out. So there's this one and then the other one, which is further away from you.
Is it in long range of the bolt throwers?
One of them is. The other one is out of long range.
Which one is in range? The donkey?
The one that you're chasing is the one that's not in range of his
You
bolt
must-
throwers.
Well, I will move as fast as I can towards
To
it.
chase after that wagon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me at least.
I will not.
You will just stand.
I will have me and the robot start dragging these bodies into the tall grass.
Okay.
And after looting them.
Okay.
Alright.
We have work to do.
Yeah.
Alright.
But, I mean, if the bolt throwers can fire on something.
Yep. Let's do the bolt throwers for that one, just right now. This is the last time we'll be able
Here
to
you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Crit.
And this sucks. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. No, I'm done with it.
But you rolled a
that,
crit.
that does 12, doesn't it?
Yeah. 2d6.
3d6.
Or 3d6.
Just 18 damage.
Yep.
Alright, I'll say since it's a crit, you perfectly destroyed the driver and didn't touch the wagon or the mount.
See how it's done, rat boy?
Okay. So Thomas, your wagon represents the final challenge.
Hold on, yeah, I stop.
Yeah.
I see the bolt thing go.
He's about to like
No.
he's made it to like some random gorge, so this will be your last chance. He's just gonna take it off the gorge.
Alright, I'm gonna throw one more meteor.
The doggy's already has a scorched ass from the last one that did 2 damage.
It is a scorched ass.
Jesus. You can agility roll
Okay.
to minimize 7 damage.
Alright. He does.
Takes 3.
So fucking spry.
It's just enough to take him out.
Alright.
He
Well,
slumps
luckily you rolled 7.
And-
You roll another 5.
The driver is he's infuriated. He wants to kill you. He's gonna try to. So you'll have another round against him. He spent his round getting off his wagon and drawing his pitchfork. So now it's just, and we have a solo battle between you and this
Do
farmer
you
now.
have the supplement book for the halfling here?
You gonna do fast or slow?
I think he has it. Okay.
He is in melee range. Do you want us to look at halfling stuff?
Yeah. Just
That ain't
briefly.
in that book.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not.
I've got the other book too.
I just want to take a couple pictures of it, so I always have the.
Let's take pictures.
I'll trade you. Alright. Thomas,
Yep.
what would you like to do?
Wait, there are paths in here too.
Paths in every book.
Freaking Phil.
There's dozens of them.
Okay. He is in melee range.
I'm gonna cast Flaming Shroud.
Okay. That's a defense thing for you, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Flames envelop me in a 10-yard radius. If anything touches me, it will take 1d6 damage.
Alright. He's going to attack you with his spear, or his pitchfork. 15.
He hits.
Alright. He does 2 damage.
Alright, he will take 1d6 damage.
Okay. You may roll it.
2.
Alright.
And I vanish.
Okay. He's at 2. And he has like 3 banes against you, but it's new round.
Okay. Fast.
Okay.
And I'll just melee attack him.
Alright.
Which means I
You may.
unvanish.
Yep, you. Okay, so he won't get the banes against attacking you, but you can have a boon, an extra boon for attacking him. Is that good enough?
7.
Nope. Okay. He'll attack you. 15 versus armor.
Yep.
Okay. He does 4 damage. Are you alive?
Puts me to 0.
Okay, you're gonna need
He
medical.
takes 1d6.
He does. I mean, he's probably
You
gonna die
stopped
too.
running towards him, didn't you?
Yeah.
He takes 4 damage.
Okay, he's dead too.
Alright, so
You're
I
done.
just collapse next to
Yeah.
this card.
You're
How
done.
far away would he be of us?
He was about like.
He's at a fucking gorge.
He was like
Yeah,
100
we're at
yards
the end of the
away.
world.
He was like 100 yards away from you. So you have
What's
to
the
fucking
chances?
sprint to-
That's what I'll have to do. I guess.
I mean, does he see this?
I was the fiery ball.
Yeah, you would have seen there was violence going on.
Okay.
I'll run.
Okay, so Thomas is going to spend.
He hit 0, luckily, not like negatives.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
So, Mert, you're running,
Yeah.
but you're a halfling.
Yep.
So
My speed's 8. Isn't that faster than you?
No, I'm 8.
Oh,
okay.
The same.
So you can cover like about 260 yards in a minute.
Okay.
So that's.
I think 100 yards away. You said?
Definitely a few
It's
rounds.
far away. All right, Thomas, you're gonna. I'm gonna. We'll say 3 rounds. So give me 3d6 rolls. Or no, 1 by 1. Do your first one.
5.
Okay, that's good.
6.
Okay, you're at 1 HP.
There you go.
So yeah, if you roll a 6, I roll.
If you roll a 1,
ones,
if you rolled a 1 at any point, you would have died on the spot. So good job.
pretty brutal.
So you see your buddy coming too as you sprint.
He
over
does
there.
like an Undertaker. You guys ever see Undertaker when he just like
Yeah, pretty much.
sits up?
He wakes. Yeah, he wakes up.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, I
Secure
will.
the cart.
You look
Alright.
pretty bad,
I need
man.
to know how much corruption everyone has.
4.
1.
1.
You both gain a corruption. Gug, you gain 1 insanity.
Alright.
Much better deal for Gug, but he's so corrupt at this point that this petty massacre
It's like nothing.
doesn't cause him corruption.
Alright.
Nothing.
Okay, so you guys both get to make corruption rolls, which means you both. So you're both at 2 corruption now.
So
Yeah.
pretty much
So you
you
both.
roll a 1.
Yeah, just see if you roll a 1.
20 on a 6,
20.
D20.
an 18.
Okay, so no marks of darkness.
Did you
but
kill all the women and children?
that isn't even done. That's yet to happen.
Only the drivers and the
Yeah,
jockeys.
we'll say of the remaining battlefield.
You just hear bolt throwers.
Then,
Already working.
well, that's up to
already
Gug.
working.
That's up to Gug.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Maybe he does get a crow.
so the rest will be put down.
We can't let them live.
Okay.
They could go back and farm off.
They're
With-
women and children.
Without,
They will not do that. They'll come to the town for refuge.
and
And
they'll
then
tell
after-
this.
And then they'll tell this horrible story. So we will put an end to their horrible story.
Okay. Without corralling, some we'll say like 3 of them will escape the long range of the guns. But if you guys corral them, none will escape.
Well, after a minute, I go out of the ecstasy, and
Yep.
JT takes back over, and he's well satisfied corralling.
Okay. So you will participate in the corralling.
Yeah.
Thomas, will you corral?
I do
Otherwise-
vitality
okay.
before I do vitality burst, and you and I get 3 health each.
All right.
Or your healing rate.
You
back.
two can both gain an insanity, and then the deed is done.
Okay.
What's insanity totals then as well?
2.
4.
3.
Okay. The massacre is complete. You have 12 wagons that are laden with goods, and mounts are alive. You have 1 extra wagon with a dead mount. The other 2 wagons were damaged and their goods destroyed.
You will be the mount.
You could have a robot team pull that one.
Yeah, but I only have 2 robots left.
That's true, and you need to guide the beasts too. You've got a lot of.
He could be the mount as a
Beastman.
beastman.
I can't beat the mounts, but I can befriend the mounts.
All
That's
3 of you
true.
roll. Actually, what are some of the fun dice we have?
We got D24s.
Yeah.
We got a D. What is this? A 7? What are you? Small or large? What are you
So
looking for?
D24, is there a D30?
There is a D30.
So someone get a D24, someone get the 30.
I'll
I
take
got the 30.
I'll take
There you go.
24.
All right, and then someone can roll a 7.
Okay.
And tell me, just add it together, the grand total.
6,
19.
9, 75, 37.
Is that the grand total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 37 silver from the farmers.
Okay.
I mean, the more valuable thing, of course, was the food. But
Can I have like 2 of that?
Did you do anything in this fight?
Are you kidding?
Okay,
You're-
2. So that's
Alright.
35.
Just need some just in case I, have to pay an innkeeper or something.
Okay, so let's move the bodies into the tall grass.
Okay.
See how long mounts are friendly to me.
Thomas, to move the bodies and did you vitality bursted him?
Yeah.
How much did that heal him to?
Whatever his healing rate is.
So I have 4 right now.
I have a cure left.
It's
that
still
I can
going to
use.
be rough for you to help moving the bodies at that.
I can heal myself 3 more.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
With that, you can participate. Because you've got like 30-ish dead bodies to move here.
Okay.
I think we might have to move the food from the one wagon into the other wagons.
Yeah, let's consolidate wagons.
Yeah, we definitely have to.
Alright, and I'll just say during all of the body movements, one of the wagons like fell into the gorge or something.
What the fuck?
What?
Yep.
Did that happen? That's on you.
The beast went crazy or something.
So Sean,
So you'll have.
how much food do you think we have now?
So you've got 11 wagons full of food.
Yep. So right now we have 14 at the time of our day.
14 meals?
Meals.
Oh, you're the meal tracker.
Yeah. And I'm leaving now, so I want to actually get the number.
Yeah, I'll run the numbers.
Okay.
How many meals?
Well, just if you calculate out.
Yep.
1 man per.
Do you want me to add it to the meals you have already?
Either way.
Okay. Now we'll keep it separate. The ones on the wagons, depending on if anything happens to them.
Sure.
The wagons represent 286 meals.
Each?
No. That's the
total.
grand total.
286 wagon meals.
Yep. So those are full meals. So if you ration those, I mean that's
For a couple of years.
Okay. Well, we have 300 total meals technically, but they are separate for now. So, for now, that is yours.
Oh no, sorry, 386.
There we go.
So you have 400 meals. Yep.
Even more.
Plus we have a couple mounts. What kind of mounts do we have?
So 11 wagons. We'll
But
say,
realize,
Food will go bad, yeah, I know.
and people will be coming to you,
And they will
Some-
pay dearly.
but some will
They will
wonder
pay the flesh price.
how you got such a wealth.
I don't give a fuck. They can answer to my rent.
All right, 4 horses, 3 donkeys, 3 oxen, and is that? Oh, and 1 mule.
4 horse, 3 donkey. How
3
many
oxen, 1 mule.
Hopefully we can breed some of those.
What's the one that's a good
with
one?
your Uruk-hai.
Yeah.
What's a horse and a donkey becomes a mule? Is that right?
That might be right, yeah. We can make a mule.
We can make mules out of
We
these.
can make a meal out of these.
Perfect.
We can make a meal out of the mule and a mule
okay.
out of the others.
Man, that was such a massacre. That's
Yep.
great.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Desperate times.
Yep.
Desperate
Hey,
desperate measures.
you solved one of your problems, but getting these blood-stained wagons into town might need a bigger bribe than normal.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you, TJ
Sounds
/ JT. Yep.
See you later.
Okay.
See
And
ya.
hopefully Phil comes.
You'll be level yourself up for next session.
Okay,
so
that's why I wanted-
spoiler alert for the other two.
Oh,
then.
oh.
Yep.
All right. See you.
okay.
So, all the wagons have mounts in?
Yes.
Good. Alright. Well, there's only
So there's 3 of you and
5 of us, really.
2 robots left.
How can we get these in?
You could send. Oh, I shouldn't give you ideas.
No, that's not the DM's
No,
job.
no. If Gold were in your party, he could, but you haven't recruited him.
So he has a way in mind for us to get there.
Yeah, probably going back and getting peasants to help us.
From where?
Town.
How would that help?
They can drive the wagons.
Couldn't we?
Well, there's 5 of us for 11 of them. Maybe if they just start moving on the road, they'll just keep going.
What?
They follow their instincts.
What are you talking about?
Without drivers?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean they're gonna want to follow like their
Just
their
follow
friends.
the convoy. Yeah, they're used to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's
I mean,
just
I'm sure
let's
they
just
will.
get it moving.
All right.
I'm
So
just
let's-
wondering, like when we get to the guards, like.
Don't worry about that.
All right.
All right. Somebody give me a luck die.
I've been rolling like shit.
Alright.
This is not right.
No, not a D4.
It has to feel right when you grab it.
10.
Okay.
Perfectly even.
Yep.
Is luck an actual stat?
No.
Okay.
If you take your time, you realize you'll eventually be able to bring them all into town. It's just gonna take a long time of like going back to like bring the ones that are wandering or stopped. But you
Well,
could
we have
eventually
5 drivers, so we can intersperse them throughout the convoy.
Yep. That'll mitigate it a little bit, but it's still gonna take a little bit.
Well, that's how it is.
Okay. Just before noon, you have all 11 wagons brought up to the gates.
Good.
And yes, there is a large gathering of guards there. Because they're, they didn't make it into market, so they were going to send out a team, but lo and behold, they've arrived. So they're
going to do the talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Hail! The food captain himself has come to investigate.
Greetings. What is your name again?
I am Jeremiah Margrave, food captain of Stanton. I see. Boy, where are all the farmers?
Well, as you might have noticed, this bloom here, it's been wreaking havoc on our farms as well. So we had to leave some behind to deal with the problems.
Familiar to me. Are you one of the castle patrols?
I'm a farmer.
Okay. So for the first bluff, we'll do intellect with 1 bane.
Aren't you wearing chainmail?
No.
Oh, okay. You took that off.
Okay.
Oh, you never had it. Right? Yeah. That was Phil that had it.
This could be time to roll well.
Nice.
What's the stat? Int?
Yep.
14.
With the bane?
That counts the bane.
Alright. He says, forgive me. This noonday sun is getting to me. Alright, so you were attacked, you say?
No, well, we just had to leave some of the farmers behind.
Yes, fine. Are those constructs? Dwarf make.
Why are you pretending to be a farmer? They're just gonna take our food and put it in the pile.
You didn't tell me anything different.
We're trying to get all this food over to the slums.
And you should have done the talking.
I can't! It's terrible!
He's a repulsive monster. He says, it seems amazing that you have so few to lead this large of a convoy. I thought Marcus was the leader of the convoy for today.
Plans changed.
All right, so you're offering an explanation that you are the farmers, and that the bloom has necessitated a smaller escort to those goods today.
Exact opposite of the logical truth.
All right.
I was thinking like the bloom on the farms, like oh, if you had to deal with all these problems.
Like,
You
won't be able to hide that your your clothes are bloodied and ragged. Well, he still might believe you, but it's gonna be tough. So, is there anything else you wish to say? He's ready to make his conclusion of the situation.
He said,
Okay.
after the story, I mean, I want to say more, but...
Alright, then roll an int with 3 banes. So if you roll well, it might just be convincing. No? He says, this is one of the sadder attempts at guile I've seen in quite some time. We'll arrest you and sort this out, so I suggest you come quietly.
How about a new deal? It should be beneficial for all.
He says, make it quick.
Well, food is rare these days. We all know that.
Yes.
And food is money, wouldn't you agree?
Go on.
So why don't we split up this food in a fair manner, and we all go on our separate ways.
Says, the food will be distributed fairly among the townsfolk, and you will get a criminal's reward. And he orders his men forward.
Look! Farmers are all dead.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Gotta speak. Okay.
Farmers are all dead. There's no more food coming into Stanton. This is it. Now I'm building an underground city underneath Stanton.
Need good men.
I'm gonna need good men in charge of food distribution and guarding the populace.
Okay. Do your attack roll first. Because if this fails, he can't abide the sight of this goblin. Okay, alright, so you've caught his attention. He says, we of course are aware of this problem. So this is what the rumors have been leading to.
That's
right. You are the master engineer of this project.
That's right. Now your Duke is probably cooped up in his castle. He's going to take this food for himself and wait for everyone else to starve out. You know I'm telling the truth. I want to distribute this food evenly. And I want to keep this town alive, but we have to go underground.
Alright, intellect with 1 bane. That's much better than I would have imagined, but you've laid it out well.
That is 12.
Alright. He dismisses like half of the squadron. And you already know his name.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah Margrave.
Yeah.
And he says, "Your name, sir?"
My name is Gug.
He says, "I look forward to working with you, Mr. Gug.
Me too.
Let's help bring these wagons in."
Thank you. We can do great things for Stanton.
Alright. So do you lead him to like the work site?
Yes.
Okay. He says, "Oh yes, look." He's pointing out like the infrastructure that's laid down already. And
we have men working round the clock.
Well, we'll need to cut off the sight lines a bit better to these side streets. As this grows, it'll be harder to conceal.
Yes. Secrecy is important for now.
Alright. He says, let's take 4 of the wagons to the marketplace. That way we can still get the distributions done for the day, and we can organize a better plan going forward. But in order to keep this information from spreading, we still need to get some distribution going in the market today, or there will be too large of an inquiry for me to squash.
Alright.
Alright. So he diverts those wagons. He has the men that are loyal to him go there. And he says later he'll come back later to formulate plans, but
I'll be here.
Okay. So he heads off on his way. So
I just look at you and shake my head. Standing there in blood-stained clothes, pretending to be a farmer.
You didn't give me any of your ideas on the way up.
No.
Come up with your own good ideas.
I mean, there might have been a narrative, but the farmer's just saying that the Bloom, I don't know. It just didn't quite materialize for the guard captain. So
the truth is powerful.
Yeah.
Although I did bend the truth.
Yeah, you did.
Because I'm not distributing anything evenly.
No.
I'm worse than the Duke.
Yeah,
I'm a monster.
It's funny. You said you're doing what the Duke is supposedly already trying to do, but but the underground city
appearances.
That idea catches fire sometimes. Right. So, all right. So you've got 7 of the wagons. So we're gonna reduce Mert's food meal plan. What did he have? 400.
400.
Okay. Just bring it down to 320. Someone's gonna have to.
Does he have this here,
or 300 flat? We'll do 300 flat.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. All right. You're a prospector, right?
Yep, he is.
Okay, so I need you to be in the tunnel and try and suss out if there are any hollow areas along the tunnel, like that we can break into, because we're gonna need big open areas to store all this food. We need to start moving people down there.
You have semi-refrigeration when you get that low.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
And we're gonna dig until we get to the river, and we're gonna divert the river so that we can irrigate some crops and have some drinking water and things like that. That's the current plan. We want to get the crops going as soon as possible, since we did kill all the farmers.
The vast majority of them.
Yeah.
I will try to do that.
Okay. This is the first time, Thomas, I think you're going down into the new tunnel. Alright, well, one of the workers says, oh, hold on, sir. And he starts lowering you down. He says, progress has been good. I think you'll see for yourself. And when you get down there, you see that they've gone about 15 feet so far horizontally. So they are going much faster this way. We'll probably be at 25 feet by the end of the day.
Good.
So far, they've been going at 5-foot intervals with posts and an overhead bar wedged in between the posts to support the ceiling. He says, this seemed like playing it safe enough.
Okay. Yes. So we're looking for, I don't know what a prospector actually does.
I mean,
I'll just feel around
I'm
the
not an
walls.
expert either. So
I'll feel around the walls, like, just feel soft.
Yeah.
You know.
Prospecting tricks, searching for hollow areas.
I assume there's sound clues as well.
Even if you devote the rest of the day, it will still require a roll, because this is difficult. But the fact that you even aren't rolling with massive banes is as a result of your expertise. So, we'll say when you're ready to call it quits for the day, you may roll a base d20. No banes or booms. 8. Okay. Well. Maybe tomorrow we'll bring new insights, but or you have not reached any caverns yet that are ready to be accessed. So. Okay. So we'll do the 2 meal cycles for the day. You doing the 3rd meals for the workers?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 2/3 of 22. So we'll just say they are gonna eat 4. Yeah, like 4. We'll just do 15. That's a nice even number. Okay. 15 meals for all the workers that day. Another however many for you guys. There's 3 of you. If you do 5, that means you're pretty much eating full meals for both of your 2 meals.
I could always call conies to myself.
That's true.
2 conies a day.
Keeps the doctor away.
So you're removing the reward incentive?
No, I should give 1 coney to the workers.
Okay.
So I'll eat 1 coney myself, and I'll take a meal.
All right. Then, yeah. No, I think 5's reasonable for the 3 of you.
Okay.
Because then, if you take less than that, I'm imposing reduced healing rates at sleep.
Oh, we don't want that.
Yeah.
That's for the slaves.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Then you go to day 9. Oh no. The guard's coming by late at night.
The guard's coming.
So, it's the food captain.
Yep.
And he says, when we finish speaking here,
yes,
I will need to go in front of Duke Leroy himself,
yes,
and report why there will be no more food coming in. I believe I have a good narrative to present, but Master Gug, what would you suggest?
Well, the bloom has completely overtaken the wilds.
Yes.
It's insane to attempt to live out there. So we have completely lost contact with the farmers. They're either dead or worse.
Provided that no conflicting stories come in from the countryside, that will hold up. I suppose some of the night shifts can make sure that no farmers are coming in.
Well, I've been out there. It's not a kind place.
Yes, I've heard stories of harpies in the hills.
using this.
Okay.
There were.
He says, then he says privately that between his most loyal men and their families and his family, he understands that room will be at a premium in your new city.
To begin with, yes.
Yep. He asks for room for 15 total souls.
Shall have it.
Okay. And he says, in addition to security, most of the men are literate and have what he says a good range of working skills to provide.
So far, we have mostly peasant labor.
It's disposable labor, then.
Useful, but
yes,
it will be helpful to have some competent men around.
Okay. So he then says, at least for the time being, nothing will change as far as his day-to-day activities as well as that for his men. That they must continue serving as town guards, but he will act as a network for you to at least try and keep things as diverted away from your building district as possible.
I appreciate it, and so does the city of Stanton.
Okay. And he, unlike the gate guards, are not asking for bribes because he understands the real values in the long term.
Believes in it.
Yeah, it's the long-term survival of the
That's
underground city. So, okay, then he says, "Okay, I go to the Duke," and he takes leave.
All right.
All right. Day 9.
Nope.
Okay.
I thought it was day 10. Oh no, maybe not.
This whole thing,
that was all day 8.
That big event took place on day 8.
Okay.
So now we're at day 9.
All right. So mining went on through the night, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you're prospecting.
Yep. Thomas, you can do 2 rolls on day 9, and the morning you can take a boon because you've just had an extended rest.
20.
Okay.
Nice.
Find the hollowest, softest.
A network of
so far the men have gone 28 feet down this tunnel, and off to the left you can feel that there's definitely a large hollow chamber if you created a side passage that could eventually be accessed going in that direction. So you can like mark it in like the wall or something.
Okay.
Whether or not you want to have your men starting to create that secondary tunnel already, that's your decision.
Split the labor.
Even split?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to get to water access, so I have to keep going. But I've got a laundry list of different rooms that we need to start constructing.
Okay. Okay. So we'll just do 15 meals a day for your workers and you. Or no.
It'd be 20.
20, yep. So just keep subtracting 20 each day.
Alright.
So day 9 will be done. Subtract 20 off the thing. That's simple.
Okay.
We've been healing all the while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, so you can do another healing.
Plus the healing spell recovery. It's done.
That's real easy.
At the end of day 9, you're 40 feet to the river, and your side passageway is now 8 feet.
Okay.
Start of day 10.
Where are we going to plant these seeds?
Well, we're gonna have a farm area, but we need water access. So probably close to the water, so we don't have to irrigate that far.
Okay, day 10 is done.
Okay.
60 feet and 20 feet are the new totals. So you're, the laborers are starting to report that the soil is starting to get a bit looser towards the river, so they anticipate faster progress for that one. Okay, day 11.
So you're gonna have to start monitoring that as well, because I don't want to flood the tunnel. So once you get close, we need to set up a system.
I mean, are we expecting it to just poke a hole and just water flying up?
It's your job.
That's what I'm thinking.
I guess I should know.
How else would it work?
Character. I don't know. That's where you end up.
Oh yeah, we might be
Are
under
we
the
above
river.
it or below it?
Well, we'd be below it.
Below the river.
We're 100 feet down. It's a river. It's not a lake.
So we're trying to filter water down from the river.
Yes.
Oops.
Yes. So I want you to find out when we're under the river, and I'll get the tube filtration system working.
Okay. You receive a note from Gunther at the start of day 11.
Okay.
Inviting you to come to the forge during the close of business hours this day.
Okay.
So, roughly about 7 p.m. he says to come to his forge.
Alright. Okay, I can do that.
Okay. So it's day 11. We'll go through dinner for day 11, so you can do another 20.
Okay.
You've gone 110 feet towards the river, and 35 feet towards, 40 feet towards the side passage, and your workers are confident that they're feeling the hollowness, so like any day now, you'll be hitting that side chamber.
Good.
Okay, your meeting time has arrived.
Let's go.
Head over there?
Yep.
Okay. You see Gunther. Are you going with him, or are you going to your bed?
What is he meeting about?
I have no idea.
Gunther sent him a note to come to his forge.
What have you got to do?
Do you want me to go with?
Why not?
Alright.
You can talk to him.
Okay.
He knows me as the key. He knows me as the key.
Oh yeah, you're the key guy. Uh-oh.
She might.
Uh-oh.
I'm not supposed to be
With you. Well, I mean, that's.
He knows Christopher as your associate.
It's true. Well, if you don't
Now
feel comfortable about it, for some reason.
Happens.
Alright.
Alright. You see, it looks like he sent his apprentices home for the day.
Okay.
He's just kind of got his arms on his table there, and he says, I think you're Gug to him. Yep. Good to see you, Mr. Gug.
Gunther, how goes it?
He gestures to you see many like nicely smelted bars, and you can see that he seems to be troubled.
Troubles you, Gunther.
Sorry.
What must I rend out of you?
From like around all the little corners of his forge and from like nearby alleys, there's 8 heavily armed dwarves who most of them have crossbows, others have swords, and they look murderously at the hairless dwarf who has stepped into their midst. So we will begin the encounter.
Gunther!
Good thing you came.
What is this?
You know what this is.
I am guard.
I am guard! Guard is me!
Do you know what'll happen to you if you kill a guard?
I mean, you have no idea the circumstances that
You're
have
right.
led up to this point. It's just, this is happening.
Well, we killed one of the Dunbars,
Yep.
and now the mercenaries have been hired to kill him.
Yep. And his family doesn't like him already, so
Yeah.
you never know what.
Finish the job.
Yep.
And you are an accomplice of mine.
I mean, you coming wasn't important to them. The moment Gug arrived, that was
Right, well, it's important to me
Yep.
if I was alive or not.
Okay. So
Actually, I'll be able to get away. Won't be a problem.
there are 8 dwarven mercs.
be harder than armored farmers?
Yes.
Yeah, they can be. Especially in the HP department. Not so much the other areas.
But if rend works...
Oh, I mean, that could break them fast.
Think of what it could do.
Okay.
5d6
so,
damage.
We'll just make it simple. None of them are in immediate melee range because obviously they snuck up. But you see 4 of them have crossbows out, so you can calculate the situation as you will. Gunther doesn't look like he's a combatant in this.
I would hope not.
No, okay, so maybe on one of the sides, depending on how the battle goes, but right now he looks like he's just terrified, so. Okay.
I'm going to rend one of the crossbowmen.
Okay. In your moment of need, we'll rend.
Is that a 1?
I think I just explode at this point.
You haven't gained 2 insanity. That's it. But
I'm very frightened then.
yeah. You might have just convinced yourself that this is not an ability that you have. Oh my God. He is cursed. I've never seen a dwarf more cursed.
That is insane, man.
Never seen a dwarf more cursed.
What if I should become Gunther?
Here, let me try it. I cast. It's called Rend.
Yep.
I cast Rend. Jeez, dude.
Might be a cursed ability.
I don't think you're supposed to use that. Alright. Gun's gone.
Yeah.
What's
exactly?
What is Gunther doing at this moment?
He's standing in the middle of his forge, and he looks terrified. So he's not doing much of anything. You have no idea like what his like alignment is towards the battle right now, but he obviously is not going to be fighting initially.
What's the biggest grouping?
What you're using the 1 yard?
So I have 2 options. One,
yep.
I can just pick a 1 yard radius or a 3 yard cone from me.
A 3 yard cone from you could hit 3 of the dwarves that have their axes out.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay.
It's agility for half.
Okay. I rolled a 20, a 12, and a 14. So
I think we're done.
Unfortunately, they will all be saving.
They'll be saving
How much?
11, so they take 5.
That's not terrible. At
Actually,
least you
no,
rolled better.
it's 12, so 6.
Okay, no, then that's. I mean, at least you rolled better. Yeah, 3 of them scorched. And then that's the fast. All right. Well, 2 and 2, 2 melee to each of you guys. $16, 8, 15, 8. So I think the 16 will hit and the 15 will hit. All right. 7, 4.
God.
Okay,
Yeah,
crossbowman. Miss. Hit.
Even if I'm banished?
Oh, with a bane. What's your defense?
11.
Oh, okay. He rolled a 6 for his bane, so that took him out. Okay. You're safe. Gug's gonna hit with 1 bolt. Gug, you take 7 damage.
Oh my God.
Alright, new round.
Oh Lord. I'm dead no matter what. Because if I flee, I'm getting 2 ops.
Ops, yep.
There's only one thing to do. Rend.
Okay, you have to know if it's possible.
Yes.
There's 1 fresh melee.
The final rend.
Do you want to do the fresh one?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Pop them.
He's meant. I think he's destined to die.
I feel like I should steal that spell.
Why? Why would you want it?
It would let me vanish for a minute instead of a round.
Oh, if you take damage on your own round?
If I have a spell stolen, I can expend it.
Guys, just
Stay
die. Alright.
Actually, that would help us both. I just don't know if I'm able to do it after you've already rolled.
Probably not. Because he cast the spell.
Yeah.
I mean, him casting the spell, I should say, cannot be interrupted at this point. He's already cast it. Because he went and you didn't go.
Can we just theorize? Can you roll the ops?
Sure.
In just a world where I ran?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yep.
Wait, did you already die?
I'm at 18 out of 20. So
I'll roll them publicly.
Left or
I
down?
have 2 health left.
I'll roll them publicly. They have a +2.
Okay.
So that's it.
That would have hit. That would hit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would have died no matter what.
Damn, I wish. Okay, I'll read it. When a creature within medium range casts a spell, you can use a triggered action to make an intellect attack roll against the triggering creature's intellect.
Okay. So yeah, this could. So far, this could work.
Okay.
Yep.
On a success, the spell has no effect. And if my power is high enough to cast a spell, I can gain casting of that spell.
Okay.
Or I can use it to stay hidden longer, which I
Do
probably
you take 2 damage before you cast the spell?
I take it before I roll, I think, yeah.
Yep. So he's still going to take the 2 damage.
But I still do it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm dead no matter what,
Alright.
but you could live.
I could become Gunther.
Yeah.
Or you.
Or, oh god.
Would you really want that?
That's quite a mantle to assume.
Yeah. I'm a monster.
That's true. It'd be better for just... I mean, if... Yeah, whatever. Well, I think you have to roll, though, I believe.
I did.
What'd you roll?
An 8.
A 6.
So what does that mean?
I lose.
We all lose, I think. We all lose with friends. Oh god.
It just failed.
On paper, it's such a good spell.
I can't use it
I've
again.
never seen it. Wasn't there another character trying to use it too?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
This is my escape ticket.
Alright,
No.
here come the attacks.
No tickets.
That would have been it.
I'm gonna be
That would have been it.
speared.
Axe down, axe
down.
murdered. Okay, miss.
I will show them my palms as I die.
Alright. So, first miss is against Gug.
Yeah.
You guys each take 2.
Did I actually go with that round, or is this the second round or third round?
This is the second round.
Okay.
None of the dwarves have gone on the second round. Now they're gone.
I'm still invisible.
Oh, because you're.
So I went invisible when I was attacked in the first round,
Okay,
and I haven't gone
Fast
yet.
or not?
he did go fast.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't
this
do a turn yet.
That was a triggered action on his.
Right.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Well,
I
God,
don't
I'll
know.
still say that first one missed you.
But I would say slow is what I'm doing.
Okay, alright.
So.
So you haven't moved since vanishing.
No.
Alright, then it's still going to be 1 bane for the vanish.
But they don't know I didn't move.
They're still shooting.
Right, but I mean,
They're trying.
that I'll do 2 banes to the ranged attacks. That's a good point. God, what's your D?
11.
Okay. The second one does hit you.
37 damage.
No, it's 8 damage.
That is more than enough.
Okay.
It's better than a car bomb, I guess.
Yeah. Thomas, despite going invisible, one of them hits you for 6 damage. Alright, and then the crossbowmen are going. 2 banes for the crossbowmen against Thomas. Miss. The other one firing concurrently misses at Gug. So then there's 2 more.
Thank God.
Misses at Gug. Misses Thomas. Okay.
Alright, now what would you consider, because I was already invisible, would I be able to trigger it for another round when I got hit there?
No.
No.
You only have 1 triggered action per round.
Okay.
You used it to try and steal my Ren for whatever reason.
Alright. So I have to choose who do I want to be in this moment.
Who do I want to be?
What are the dwarves? Well, I'm not going to be wearing their clothes.
There's no good choices here.
It's pretty grim.
Is Gunther a dwarf?
No, he's a human.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a blacksmith's apron and pants.
How far is the closest exit?
I mean, his smith is like, I mean, there is a roof, but it's like an overhang. It's not an enclosed structure. So technically, you're outside. Like you're in like you're like right under his roof, like that, which is right next to the street.
Can I reasonably reach a hiding spot in one move?
You can always attempt to, but the effectiveness of the hiding spot that remains to be seen.
All right, first I will steal identity of Gunther.
Okay.
Next, I'll try to hide.
Okay.
Now you're not silent, right?
No.
Right. So you're still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Till the end of the round.
Okay. Alright, straight up agility check. No banes or boons.
Your life depends on it.
Hold on. Green.
There you go.
12.
Okay. They, for the moment, they're not looking for you. Gud gets coup de grace.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. And then, are you gonna like monitor the situation, or are you gonna try to keep moving further away?
He's hiding.
You're hiding? Okay.
Yeah.
Then one more agility check with the boon, and if you pass this one, they won't even look for you.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright. They also kill Gunther. They steal a large number of his smelted bars, and then
bars.
Yep, and then you see them like run towards the nearest like exit of the city.
So now you are Gunther.
Oh.
With no blacksmithing knowledge whatsoever.
Well, that gives me an interesting path.
Those dwarves probably, well, I shouldn't even say anything right now, because I'm in the mind of Tom. Or we need to see what Thomas is gonna do.
I mean, I want to dispose or hide the real Gunther's body and take his apron, whatever.
There's a river very nearby. Gug's body is also there, although they took, they didn't take his head, but they took like, I think they took his hand as proof.
With the weeping palm on it?
Yes,
oh my
it's
god.
very
It's
distinct.
gonna be like a magical artifact or something. You can use it to cast rend.
You can never cast it in life,
never works.
but in death you can use the hand.
God damn it.
What would Gunther do with Gug's
spell.
body?
And the real curse is that, like, I always thought it would work. And so I always went to it. No, this is going to be huge if it hits. And so it wasted turns and it did damage to me. If I had just set up bolt throwers and stuff every time.
It could have changed the dynamic, yeah.
Key.
Yeah.
I just so believed in Ren.
That seemed insurmountable this time. How many were there? 7?
There were 8 mercenaries.
Yeah, yeah.
They each had 20 HP.
Not even a Ren would kill one.
Yeah, it's really hard.
No, and their will to fight, if like I'd say half of them died or incapacitated, they could. There's a situation where the rest would just decide to leave. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was.
Maybe if Mert was here.
Yeah, it was a grim portent that kept progressing a little bit, and there was no resolution ever taken towards it. So it was the maximum bad result with Gug going to the meeting, you know, without any precautions taken. And
Like,
it was a note from Gunther, which I know was tricky.
I never thought there would be a repercussion.
Right.
Because I thought that was such like a unknown crime that we did at the start.
Yeah.
How would they ever know that it was me that did it?
And
there was no witnesses.
there were some that survived.
How? Where?
Well, you didn't have a perfect killing efficiency of everyone on the train. Some of your guys in the tunnels broke off from you as well.
Oh yeah. The one day we woke up and everyone was gone.
And there were a few that were gone. Yeah.
And they ratted on me?
They would have been. Weren't they part of it?
They did the killing. I didn't kill anyone.
Right. But they don't have to tell the truth as much as you're.
Oh my god! See, I can't predict shit
No,
like
I know,
that. That's too much.
Yep.
I just trusted Gunther.
Yep. No, and Gunther, he didn't want to do this, but they had threatened him.
How did they connect him to me? How did they know to go to Gunther?
They heard about all of this metal coming into town.
Oh yeah, that
and
would do it.
As much as Gunther tried to keep a low key about that, you know, it had become known in that part of town that he had built a new smelter and you know. So.
Boy. Yeah, I'm not going to dispose of Doug's body. I'll report it.
Will you report it?
Because I'm damaged. So I can say, oh yeah, like these guys came in here, they roughed me up, stole my ore.
Oh, you give the criminal report about the dwarves?
Yeah.
Okay, well they'll probably mount a pursuit of them.
Well, I have to make a new character.
And see if you can fast track save the world from the Bloom, or if it's too.
That would be yeah.
Yep. I'll be. I mean, I have everything in place here for if Thomas survives this and goes to plan the new plan. But it's gonna be tough seeing the underground city plan moving forward without Gug.
I mean,
I would need another genius.
But if the prospector took over, then it could continue. I guess it depends how committed.
Not an engineer though. That's
I guess it depends how committed that Thomas's character was to the whole idea.
You wanted to be the Duke.
It was the only idea for like.
Yeah, you could still become the Duke now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Really
But
to.
we'll have to pick up the pieces for next session. Thomas, you'll be level 4. I mean, I think everyone will be level 4 when they come back. But
Here's my race roll.
okay,
It is a 6.
is that another dwarf?
I am a goblin.
I'll
So
let you
same race,
I'll
really.
let you
Maybe
reroll
we
that.
maybe we find you in the hole.
Do I want to reroll?
We find you in the cave. I don't know where goblins come from.
Do I want to reroll? Like a genius goblin. I don't want to be a human. It's boring. I'm gonna go with it. I'm going with that goblin.
All right.
That's weird. Level 4, I could use steal identity as a triggered action. I don't know why that helps. And then when you,
I don't know.
I don't want to do it that often. It's like just in combat, you just willy-nilly just steal identities. You don't even know who you're gonna be.
I could see that being useful if you were in like a room where like, you know, everyone like dies quickly, and then right before you kill somebody, you take somebody else's identity and then leave that room. Then they'd assume that they're the sole survivor and not you. I mean, yeah, it would be tough. It would be tough to
So I can learn a spell instead. So I might do that.
Just do this.
Now, if it says learn a spell, does that also mean gain a tradition, or would it say that?
No, it would say that. Unless you were hoping this was your out for the campaign or something.
No,
okay.
not necessarily. I mean, I always want to go with what we're fired up to do, but I'm totally down with seeing if the bloom can be conquered.
Okay, I am a mite breed. My size is 1/4.
So bigger?
No, my size is 1/4.
Oh, like MITE?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I thought like MITHD,
yeah,
like
no.
the strong.
No.
Oh my god. You could like be carried around in a little lunch.
I'm gonna be basket case.
Somehow you just become even more twisted.
Oh my god.
But you could be a good basket case.
But I start with a 6 strength, but a 13 agility. I start with 13 agility.
Oh, man.
I'm like Phil, but legit. That's really good. Okay, let's see here. Now we've got my tribal community. I I grew up in a tribe of 5d20 plus 100 goblins. That's a lot of goblins. 20. Wow, crit. 147 goblins.
Do you need a book or anything, Thomas?
No.
You got it on your phone?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I think Gun's got everything on his phone.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, my homeland. Oh. The forest. I was driven from my home.
You were, by the bloom.
Yep. Into the mines. I was born to or sired by the leader of my tribe. I enjoyed a bit more respect than you might have otherwise
You're a
gotten.
Prince Goblin.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't hate you.
Everyone hates me.
Okay.
My tribal name. Weepers.
The Weepers.
The Weepers.
Alright.
King Weeper. Alright. Age.
Thomas, you danced with death this session.
Yes.
On 2 occasions. And survived both times,
Yeah,
so you're...
That vanishing shit was powerful.
It's really good.
On the one hand, I was like, what does a warlock even do?
God, what would you have had on your character? Like, what equipment?
I had leather armor, sling, short sword, crossbow. I had a bevy of scrap, and I had 7 crystal teeth.
Okay.
Did the dwarves take that?
Would you have taken it if they didn't?
Probably.
They didn't take it. You may add the crystal teeth to your inventory.
Did they take other stuff? Like armor?
The armor was ruined by his death, and I mean, you can have your pick of anything else. It wasn't really a whole lot, but not the armor.
I'll take the crossbow.
Okay.
No, actually, no. I thought I didn't want that. It has iron or something.
You don't like the feeling of iron. Well, it makes you weak.
I'll just take the teeth.
All right.
As a memento.
Yeah.
I'm actually really fat for a mite. I'm 31 pounds, where the average is 15.
Oh my God.
More than double the average.
You are.
I'm fucking basket case.
This guy from Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
Picturing.
Or the guy from The Hobbit who has on a little. Oh God.
Okay, my distinctive body part is my mouth.
He's got a big horrid mouth.
Let's see what my mouth is. I have 1d6 teeth. 6, good.
Oh,
I got
wow.
a full mouth.
It's like, oh, you have all the teeth.
That's my distinctive
Man,
feature.
one tooth, that would be a rough
That would be
existence.
rough. Okay. Let me see. My childhood. I was orphaned and raised by rats.
This is crazy.
I believe that I can speak to rats, but I really can't.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I think we definitely find you in the hollow space.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was the son of a king in the forest.
You were a what?
I was the son of the king of my goblins. Yeah. But I was driven from my forest, and I was raised by rats.
Reason? Did it give you a reason?
No.
I mean, I'm an adult now, so it can't be the bloom.
No, the bloom is like 2 months old.
Yeah. I believe I can speak rat. What a character. Alright, life experiences. Ooh, strange event table. We love us some strange events. I had my mind swapped with another goblin.
That explains everything.
Discard your distinctive body part and determine them again.
Discard.
Why would that switch? Because my mind was swapped. Oh, I went into another goblin's. Well, okay. He was exactly like me, except for my distinctive body part.
Dude,
That's not even a mind.
I don't know, man. It just distinctive growths.
Is that instead of your mouth now?
Yeah. Oh shit! I have a tooth growing from my scalp.
What the?
You're very like self-conscious
Can you
about
get
it.
that pulled?
Never.
if you pull it from him, he'll die.
It's like attached to his brain.
It's like deep in there.
I think I'm proud of it.
He has like a pickle hop.
At first I was like, oh, this like horrible goblin. At least he has a great set of teeth.
Yeah, I got one.
He's got
one tooth.
He's got a 7th tooth.
Yep.
He's got a tooth on his head.
Okay, we got more life experiences to go.
At least maybe you're an expert like builder or something.
Minor setback.
If you give this guy rend, it'll hit every time.
Probably. I tried to live among humans, but I was soon afterward driven out of town.
What? I wonder why.
I tried
You were giving their children nightmares.
Just going from one horrific character to another.
Oh god, it's uncanny. It truly is.
Oh gosh. Alright, my third life experience. I have a great life so far.
Somehow even more monstrous.
I start the game with one extra interesting thing. Okay. And I start the game with 2 extra interesting things. Good.
You got a bag of goodies.
I don't know if I get a random profession if it didn't say that I did. I don't think so.
Okay. You don't need a profession.
I don't. Yeah. I think I speak rat. All right. My starting lifestyle.
So did you take Gunther's identity?
Getting by.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're a new business owner now.
Yeah. I can sell this forge.
Yeah, and you know the dwarves, they ran off with a lot of the bars, but I mean they weren't able to take everything. There were only so many, so it's not like you're completely destitute, but you still have a lot of goods there. So
I start with a mouse skeleton.
you're like, I ate him.
He's not a rat.
Yeah, I am in a position though, like if I want to do anything more with the whole and be like revealing. Maybe not. Maybe
you have a week to decide.
Yeah.
I think I get 2 more of these things. A wanted poster with my face on it. That was probably from the town I was driven out of.
You kept it.
Your crimes, they would no longer tolerate them. There's only so much they can take.
And a fancy cap that I can pull off to show my tooth.
Of course. Otherwise, you respectfully keep it concealed.
Yep.
But if you really get to know someone well, you're like,
oh
right,
yeah,
you may
look at my tooth. Okay, I have an odd habit.
Of course.
I tell filthy jokes at inappropriate times.
Probably involving your tooth.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Okay, but that's all not as important as the personality.
Yeah, this is character defining.
Ancillary stuff. Okay, personality. Here we go. 1. You are a bully. You enjoy tormenting things that are weaker than you.
There's not
nothing.
Probably that mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, and some of the rats maybe, but not the big scary rats. They're bigger. They're stronger than you are.
That's not much.
No. So that means you could be perfectly civil to most people.
Because I'm scared of them.
Right.
Alright. I think everyone is out to get me, so I keep others at a distance.
Okay. That's understandable because you're, again,
I'm
they're
very
bigger
small.
than you. Yeah. Little goblin man.
What a character. Alright, I desire fame.
You want your face on a different poster. Not a wanted poster, but
exactly.
God King. Yep.
And I fear poverty.
Okay.
Okay, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
Oh god. I keep my word only if it benefits me.
Okay. Unlike Gug, who, if he gave his word, followed it to the letter. But only if he gave his word.
Yeah. Okay, morality. Here we go. You are a wretched creature, ruled by your appetites and whims.
Good and evil have no meaning to you, and you always do whatever pleases you. Okay. Wretched creature.
Familiar territory.
Yeah, funny how that works.
Is that? I think that's still like one tier higher than.
No, that's the lowest for goblin.
Oh, okay.
That's still low. It is. It seems like you can't even like balance or anything. You're just like.
And I pledge service to the devil.
Oh my god.
I'm a mix of Gug and Phil's character.
You sound horrible.
And there's no role for like how devoted I am. I just pledge service to the devil. Because he is bigger than me.
You seem to have no redeeming qualities.
Not one. Not a single one.
You're just a little ball of like.
It's so hard to imagine you just joining any party.
Like we find you in a cave.
Don't we have some kind of party member here? I can't believe
it's a wretched ball that does whatever he pleases. Is evil.
I think I should probably make another one.
It's like a match character.
I think I'm gonna make another one.
It's so bad.
That's not a good. That's an NPC that you kill quickly.
I don't think you could have deliberately made something worse than that. If you picked all the bad choices.
Like, what would be the worst party member?
Like, not only are you a pathetic little worm, but you came from privilege. You were the son of the king.
But I was raised by rats.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I would not be good in any situation.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like, no.
That's all you can just retire him before.
Yeah, I pledge service.
I think maybe one of the workers found him but just strangled him in the tunnel one day.
Tossed him into a chasm.
Yeah. It was the proto-Dragon Slayer worker.
Took his fancy cap and
yeah, the one who had been winning the conies slew that one and he said, "Do I get an extra coney for this, sir?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll make another character.
Right.
I'll let you guys know how it goes. Jesus Christ.
That is terrible.
But entertaining. I mean, that was 20 minutes well spent right there. A failed character.
Well, Gug did not die before. Well, I don't know actually what happened to Phil's character. Technically, he did die. And he had decided that he was abandoning the character. So I'm not exactly sure what happened to him. Technically, I guess he could still be alive, and Gug did die before him, but that's how it goes. But yeah, never good when my character dies. I'm never too happy about it, but that's how it goes.